I just wake up in the morning and I yell a lot, even though it's way too early. It's fun though. Wake up, wake up, wake up! Good morning. Thank you for getting up way too early with Garage Gym Life once again. On this show, we talk about fitness-related content from a home gym perspective, and we get your live reactions to the topics that matter to the home gym community. I am John Greaves III. I am the co-founder of Garage Gym Life. If this is your first time checking out the show, thank you. I promise you're in for a good time today. Do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe, because not only does that educate the YouTube algorithm, tell it that this is what you want to see more of on YouTube, but it also helps the show out, especially in that the first hour or so is really critical that we get the word out that people are watching the show so that YouTube will continue to show it to more and more people who are getting their day started and frankly getting their weekend started. We want to help them get their weekend started the right way. So just do us that favor. Now, we want you guys to be part of the conversation. So don't just lurk. I need you guys to do something. I want you to drop your comments in the live chat if you're watching live. And if you are watching on replay, shout out to the replay gang. Go ahead, drop your comments in the comment section. All right. Now, before we go one step further, if I do anything else, I've got to add the person who most of you are actually here to see, not me. I'm just I feel like I'm just like the guest star for this. All right, so we're gonna add the person that a lot of you guys are really here to see, and that's my lovely wife Naomi. First, we got to play her theme song. There we go. Hey.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey. Naomi is here. What's up? They have changed the way the music looks in StreamYard on this control panel. So it kind of threw me off for a second. I was like, what is this? It looks a little bit
more screens to choose from than just a laptop. So
well, they did an update to kind of like so I guess it'll make it easier, but it makes it look more like a studio, like a engineering setup in a recording studio.
Oh, okay.
So it looks kind of like that. Anyway, I know none of y'all care about that. We're watching like, I don't know what y'all are babbling about. Get back to the show. All right. Anyway, so we're here.
If we didn't babble, it wouldn't be the show.
That's an excellent point. So before we check out who is here in the live chat, Naomi, go ahead and tell everybody what is on the menu for today's show.
All righty. So at 6:05 Eastern, we will have news and other things with me. And so we'll go over HomeGymCon updates. RitFit Ohio showroom is open. Have you visited? Then, of course, our new segment of You're Doing Too Much. So looking forward to that one. And then at 6:45, we have the Recliner of Rage. And then in the second hour at 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central, the YouTube channels you need to watch. And then the topic is, should you lift heavier or lighter weights as you get older? And then finally, in the third hour at 8 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Mountain Time, Indian fitness influencer Palvi Kapoor joins us to let us know what she's been up to since John's interview with her back in 2020. Oh, you're muted. We can't hear you, John.
So you have no idea what I said. Perfect. Anyway.
It's coffee, everybody. Trust me, this is coffee. It's early. So.
Anyway, so let's go ahead and let's see who is here in the live chat. All right, let's see. So let's go back up to the top like we normally. Oh, somebody beat Carlos in here this morning, and that is our friend Letha from Balance and Grace Coaching. She said, good morning. Yeah. It's a great day to become 1% better today than you were yesterday. Yes. Definitely agree with that. And I know Letha has been, Letha is the proud owner of an abductor machine from RitFit. And yeah, so she's been posting a little bit about that. So I'm super excited for you to have that. I hope you are enjoying it, enjoying that piece of equipment. Also, we're going to see Letha again, but we're going to see her for the first time at HomeGymCon. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Let's see who's next in the building is Carlos.
Morning, Carlos.
Says I only wake up when it's way too early. Wake up, wake up, wake up. There you go. There you go. Let's see. My man Trevor, he said it is time to rise and grind. Trevor, I saw your email. Sorry, I saw your text message. Yeah, I saw your text message this morning. So Trevor just finished a project for us, and I am actually going to make it active for the members to watch towards the end of this show. So if you are a channel member, you will be able to watch Trevor's first video upload for us. I think he did a fantastic job. He it's basically him. I'm trying to give a preview without spoiling what the video is about, but basically he walks us through how he was able to solve a problem that he thought he needed to buy more equipment to get, when actually it was a simple fix. And so it's a potential money-saving solution that I think you guys should check out. And like I said, it'll be available for our channel members when this show is over at 9 a.m. Eastern time. All right. So let's see here. We got Sean from Colonial Barbell Club.
Morning,
he's already been at work. So he said he's locked and loaded, got the coffee ready. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Let's see. Carlos said, good morning, John. Your mic sounds nice. Look at this. He said hi to me. He said hi to me. There wasn't even any shade. That's there. I like that. He's a changed man. There you go. He said, no, mate. There we go.
That's up.
All right. Carlos was by the way, he said he was signing autographs. He sent me some text.
I'm telling you,
messages. He was signing autographs. Yeah,
his cosplay is like none other.
Yeah, that's because some of those costumes nobody else would do it. I will say that. All right, he's made some bold choices. He's made some bold choices, and I'm not mad at that.
Nope.
Let's see. Hey, there we go. Sean, I just saw the DM. Colonial Barbell Club has officially shared the link on Instagram. I appreciate that, man. Like I said, this is literally the best way for people to find out about the show. Is you recommend it. That's how Tyler from Sweatshop Dad found out about the show, because Kevin from Home Gym Gains recommended it to him. And so Tyler came in here and he was watching a couple of weeks ago because people told him about it. That's how B found out about the show, because Carlos let her know about the show. So, hey, we need you guys to keep on sharing this link out, because that is how the show grows. B said, good morning to the lovely couple hosting the show, Naomi and John. It's B from Chicago. What's up? What's up, B?
Good morning.
Let's see. Carlos said he still loves your steampunk headphones. And
thank you.
Sean says the queen is here.
Thank you, Sean.
The queen is here. Let's see here. Oh, sweet. Letha said it's a nice machine, and her first client tried it out today. I hope you got video.
Yeah,
you got some nice landscape, aka horizontal videos. Because we are planning to head out to Letha's. I'll go ahead and I'll let people know. We're planning to head out to visit Letha's place to check out her setup, including that machine.
I can't wait to try it.
We are getting that, getting the scheduling done for that. Got a lot of moving parts in June and July, but we are going to get out there to Auburn, Alabama. I promise not to do anything to that tree at Auburn. Okay. Let's see here. Kevin said only 4 hours of sleep today. Can't stay up until later, but you best believe I'll be in the replay, gang. Thanks for dropping by the live, man. Okay, so last night Kevin was exhausted, but he still got his live stream done. And he did it was really cool at the end. I actually plan on like pulling up the very end of it. I'll do it in a little bit. But I have to scroll to the end because it was like right after you guys had to leave, Naomi. But he did like a thing where he was saying, anyway, I'll just let you see it.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys see it. But yeah,
the little ones are
really
so
cool.
Cute.
Those are my dudes. Those are my dudes. Carlos said, I stay being brave in a very scary world. That's one way to describe it. That's definitely one way to describe it. Yes. In fact, I was supposed to be on Instagram looking for Carlos's Instagram because I think he put
Yeah, I think he put his most recent cosplay picture up on Instagram, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. All right, I'm just trying to remember this dude's Instagram because he's got 65 different what you call. He calls his social media like 7 different things. Let's try it. And none of them are easy to remember. Okay, there it is. All right, I'm pretty ashamed of myself for remembering. For remembering this. Okay, so this was completely unplanned. Okay, so that's
So would this be the first screen share of the day?
It will be this first screen share of the day, and as you know, we got to give a round of applause for that because that's what the people like and that's what the people want. First screen share of the day. Calm down, relax. Please try to relax. All right. Anyway, so this is live and direct from Carlos's Instagram feed. Okay. So this is yeah, this is a good one right here. Yeah, that's Carlos right there at the movie theater in public.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's him right there. All right. And then what was another one? I don't see the one where you dressed up as a man at arms, man. What's going on here? You slacking. Let's go find one of his other okay. Let's go find one of his other ones that's a little bit if he's got it on here. Where's the one where you dressed up as the there we go. Okay.
Alphaba.
That's the one. All right. Okay. That's the one.
Commitment. That was commitment.
Yes, it's something. I don't even have the energy to find the one where he dressed up as Papa Smurf. I just can't.
How long did it take to get the blue paint off?
That's actually a very good question, Carlos. How long does it take to get this stuff off of you and get you back to reasonably normal, where you won't get arrested at Walmart for looking like that?
Because I understand, like for bodybuilders, when they have to do like the spray tan, the self tanner, and they have to go ahead and rinse all that off, it's like it could stain the tub. So my question would have been, how long did it take, and was there any staining of any bathroom at all with blue paint? So interesting.
I'm curious about whether he has to he's got like a special like you have a special soap. Like when you do like certain like when you're painting and then you have like a special soap to take it off. Like that's what I assume, but I don't have any really experience with taking large amounts of paint and stuff off of any kind. All right, there's a 1,410 of you guys watching right now. Make sure you do the right thing. Hit that like button. It's free. Hit subscribe. It's also free. All right, and it helps the channel out tremendously. So we appreciate that. All right, so now let's actually go back to what we were supposed to be doing, and that is, let's see here. I think we got a couple of people who just jumped in here. I know Matt's here somewhere. There it is. Matt from the UK said, "Good morning, USA." What's going on, Matt? What's up, man? Now, and then it looks like Carlos answered your question. What were you about to say, Naomi?
No, I saw War Eagle in the comment. I was like,
oh yeah, because
go
those the confused fans at Auburn who don't know if they're a tiger or a bird.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Go Dogs.
That's but hey. You notice how I'm not reading it, right? I'm not reading it. I put it up on screen because I'm fair.
But I saw
I'm not gonna say it out loud because I'm not reading that. All right. Carlos said he's slacking. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. And let's see. And the answer is
an hour to apply the blue. Okay, 15 minutes to take it off. Okay.
I'm laughing at Matt's question. He said, what have I come into with Carlos painting and soaping himself? Hey man, it's
welcome.
we got a free flowing conversation right now. There's a lot going on.
Well, you know what? We are staying according to the timeline.
We are
jumped because we're in that new segment of you're doing too much.
We are. I'm just saying. Well, we're on schedule. We're on schedule.
On schedule
for now. Mike, what's going on, Mike? He says, "Good morning." What's up, Mike?
Good morning,
Dr. Mike B, the proud owner of not one but 2 Instagram accounts. All right. Let's see here. I just noticed that the other day. I said, Mike's got more than one account. Let's see. Let's see here. All right. So let's go ahead and dive into our first official segment. Now that we see who's here, let's
Mhm.
go into news and other things, and we'll do that right now. All right, first thing we're gonna do is the question of the day, and I'm gonna go ahead and post that right now in the live chat so you guys can start responding to it. It says, what do you normally do between sets when you're doing a lifting session? All right, do you do cardio? Do you just rest? Do you scroll Facebook Marketplace looking for the latest equipment deals? I know another one is like back when we first started back in like 2017, 2018, the danger was scrolling Instagram, looking at different people's workouts and stuff. So,
Hmm.
what do you guys, excuse me, what do you guys normally do between sets when you're lifting? So go ahead and start adding your questions to the live chat. We got somebody else here. Can't overlook my man Jared. He said late to the party.
Morning,
Good morning,
Jared.
everyone. Good morning, Jared. What's
Morning.
up, my man? Shout out to the boys. They're probably asleep right now because I assume they're on summer vacation. So if they're like I was, they sleep late during the week and then shoot up at the crack of dawn on Saturday.
You
Actually, you know what? They don't have like Saturday morning cartoons like we used to. So, I
no,
mean, is there really any reason to get up super early on Saturday? I just thought
especially when
about
you go
that.
onto streaming and
Yeah, you can
whatnot.
watch whenever you want. The world's been
Mhm.
ruined. The world's been
Yep.
ruined by streaming. I remember waking up crack of dawn Saturday because you had to wake up and I had my playlist. I had like not a real playlist, but I do like, okay, I got to go to channel 9 for this. I got to go to channel 7 for this.
It
I
was
got to
still like
go
a playlist
channel
because you
20.
had to map it out, like
Oh,
which
yeah.
ones, and then and sometimes it was like a voting off the island, like which show are you going to watch because you may have two shows that are at the same time slot.
Same, I'm about to say same time, same different, two different channels. It's a brrr, brrr. I'm doing
Yep,
that because we had an actual turn
turn the
channel
knob.
change. You had to
Yep,
turn the knob to change the channel.
yep.
Man, and my mom used to hate hearing that because I'm like brrr, brrr. That's what it sounded like because I'm going. You get good and you're able to go from channel 5 to channel
Mhm.
20 like just like that, right?
Yep.
Um,
But I
and
think
then
that,
go
oh, go
ahead.
ahead.
No, I was
No,
just
you
gonna
go ahead.
say this. That's why and then you'd have to catch up because obviously you're missing part of the show
Hmm.
because they didn't schedule, your commercial breaks didn't sync up. So during the summertime is when you caught up and watched the full show because then you're able to just, watch it. But
Or you just you had a friend that watched one, and you watched the other, and you guys talk about what happened. Yeah, that's what you used to do.
uh, we hit up the VHS. Like, okay, I'm gonna just record it. But at first it was like you literally I didn't even think about doing that. It was just like, all right, I'm gonna just I catch up on it in the summertime.
Yeah.
But yeah, it used to be crucial when Spider-Man and Super Friends were both on at the same time. It was aggressive. It was aggressive. Uh, let's see here. All right, so we're starting to get our answers
Yeah.
here.
I think
And
for the question of the day for myself personally, because I don't have like long rest periods. I do, but I don't go more than 90 seconds.
okay, so what do you do?
So it's a dance break because usually I have a playlist from Spotify going. Um,
Inhale, exhale, repeat, go again.
yeah, or I may have something on the TV. So if I'm watching like someone's live stream or catching up on like on a sitcom, then I'll have that in between. But it's usually a dance break,
Yeah,
kind of listening, jamming out.
100%. 100%. Okay. Or obviously, I left it unsaid. Obviously, you could be setting up your next exercise. Okay. Yes. So
Yeah,
I assume that that's in the mix there somewhere,
yeah,
but I'm
in
talking
there.
about like what do you do? Like we wouldn't like automatically assume. So
Mhm.
let's start going back to so Trevor said about the cartoons. He said explaining this type of stuff to kids is almost a lost cause now. They don't know how good they have it. I'm serious.
Yes.
My day was set. I didn't have to, I could watch TV from roughly 6 a.m. to about noon. And then I had a choice. I could either watch kung fu movies or I could go outside and play. But that's an important choice because for me, if I went outside to play, I might not get to come back inside. So,
Because if you come
because if I
inside,
came
you
in,
stay.
you stay inside.
You
Yeah.
stay, and you
So
had to help clean.
you gotta plan things out. All
Yep.
right, that's like the biggest decision of the day.
Also, kids don't well, and I'm saying this as an old head, but I think we had some of the best, like, music for the cartoons, for the
Oh yeah.
TV shows, and also commercials. A lot of our commercials were iconic because we
Oh
don't
yeah.
have I think the commercials nowadays for, like, on kid shows or whatnot are just not the same. They just didn't hit they don't hit right. So
So our daughter, Nora, when I there's one of the YouTube channels, I'll go ahead, I'll link it in the description. But it was a Saturday morning cartoon max out. It's
mhm.
a YouTube channel
Yeah.
that they do with this guy does with his daughter. And what they do is they take old cartoons and they get a
Mhm.
clearance from YouTube and they'll clear it, whatever, and then they'll show like the entire episode, right?
Episode, yeah.
Right, and it's minus the commercial breaks, so the entire cartoon doesn't take that long. And then they play some of the old
Or
commercials from
commercials,
back
yep.
then, and Nora loves the old commercials, right? It's she'll like sing the songs and stuff.
Mhm.
So and then I get the nostalgia because I'm watching it like, oh man, I remember this one, I remember that one. Like the old toy commercials and everything.
Mhm.
It's
Or
amazing.
the cereal commercials, like, I could not get
Oh
Sugar
yeah.
Snaps. You see it at the grocery store, and I'll ask my mom, like, "Can we get that?"
Can't
"No."
get enough sugar golden crisp. He got the crunch with fun.
Yep.
Hey, y'all know about that. Y'all too young.
Yep.
You're too young. Anyway, let's see. Hey, Arash. He said, "Hi, good morning, everyone." Or she said, "Live in Houston, Texas. I'm here because of CBS TCR. Hey, appreciate you
Awesome.
being here.
Yes.
Are you okay? Are you one of the people who hangs out with this guy with Carlos and see?
Doing
Have you
live
seen
streams?
him cosplay live? Have you seen him cosplay? Because if you haven't, you're missing out.
Yes.
He went to he went to a his first comic book convention recently and had a good time there. So I knew he was gonna be a star there. But yeah, he was signing
Okay.
autographs at the Mandalorian. No, at He-Man. That
He-Man.
was he said he went to the He-Man premiere and
Mhm.
or the He-Man screening and he was signing autographs there. But yeah,
Sweet, sweet.
it's good times.
We've gone off the
We
beaten path.
are
We
because
gotta go
I
back
got
up
one
to the
more
top.
cartoon one. I got one more cartoon. All
Okay.
right. Trevor said there are channels that just play old cartoons nonstop on loop, like G.I. Joe and Transformer. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, there are, and those are the best channels to watch.
Yes.
He said because knowing is half the battle is still a catchphrase today.
G.I. Joe.
Heck yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yo, Joe. All right, now let's actually do the answer. I know we're off topic, but I was giving people a chance to put their answers in. So here we go now. Now we're gonna look
Good
at
answer. Good
the
answer.
questions of the day. All right, so Kevin, he said he sings, dances, changes diapers, and he feels the dad guilt if he sent his kids early to school. And I will add that you also chat to your live chat.
Yep.
Because he does do at least 2 live streams. Well, I know there's at least one, but I think there's 2 live streams a week where
think
he's
so, yeah.
training. All right,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right, not bad. Let's see here. Next up, we got Matt Tattoo Saying says, I chat to my live as I do all of my training live on TikTok. I always forget about that he's live on
Oh.
TikTok. So yeah, you need I've got the link and everything. I'll share it with you so you can check him
At
out.
what time do you do what time do you
He
do
trains in
at
the
your
evening.
time?
He trains in the evening. So
Okay.
we'd have to do the time zone thing. Because
Time
like
zone
it's
thing.
I want to say it's like 11 a.m. for him right now.
Okay.
11:23 right now.
Okay. Okay.
In the UK. Okay, so let's get rid of that one. And then next is Sean, Colonial Barber Club. He says, I rest, usually get a sip of intro workout, open a snack for the boys, or break up a fight. There you go. Sometimes all of the above. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. There you go.
So again, having the boy, well, having stair step boys, they're all adults now,
Yeah.
but I can totally relate to that last part. Maybe not so much of a fight, but just definitely joshing with each other. It's chaos. The chaos that you have when you have a house full of boys, I miss it. I do miss it.
Yeah. It's unique.
It is very
It's
unique.
definitely unique.
Definitely.
Now I'm just remembering some of the stuff that's hilarious. Anyway, let's see here. Move on to the next one. So Letha says Well, she says we actually do not live in Auburn. I am aware of that. I didn't want to like
Yeah.
put out your address, but
Yeah.
we did discuss on your show that I am an Auburn fan. So yes, I'm not saying the last part. All right. Another person who's confused about whether their mascot is a bird or a tiger. But you know what? Hey, I'm judging you, but live how you live.
You said
What? I can't say I'm not judging you because I am.
yeah.
All right. I got to be honest with the people. All right. Trevor said during breaks, I'm using resting or setting up the next exercise so I can go right to it.
Mhm.
That's one of the things I do, depending on how much time I have.
Mhm.
But on the days when I don't have to, and one of the days when I don't have to like leave for work, I'm able to. I've started doing something different. So, well, I don't say I started doing it. I've been doing it since I want to say December,
Mhm.
and it's I just do cardio in between. Now, sometimes that means so like if I'm training with you, I don't do this. But if I'm training by myself, sometimes I'll just leave the treadmill running because I start every session with about 10 to 15 minutes on the treadmill
Mhm.
of just walking. So if I'm training by myself, I will just leave the treadmill running.
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
between sets of every exercise, I just go get back on because I rest about during the main lift, rest about 3 minutes. So I just go get on the treadmill and just walk for 3 minutes on the treadmill.
Mhm.
If I don't have time for all that, I'll cut the like if I know, hey, I gotta hurry up and get out of here,
Right.
then I don't want to have to take the extra time to cut the treadmill off after the session is done. So I go ahead and I get off the treadmill, cut it off, and then I just pace back and forth between sets if if I don't have to set something up.
Yeah.
And I will say that's made a difference just in terms of just raising my general level of conditioning.
Okay.
I didn't create the idea. I actually got the idea from reading Robbie Robinson's book, which is called, I want to say, The Black Prince. So for those people who don't know, Robbie Robinson is he was a contemporary, or he is a contemporary of Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's still alive, and he was, I think, Mr. World. He's actually
Mhm.
in Pumping Iron. He's the guy with the big afro who's out there
Mhm.
throwing the football with the guys when they were plotting against Mike Katz. So if you've seen Pumping Iron, it's Robbie Robinson is in
Mhm.
there. He's a really in really good shape. And so I read his book, fascinating read. And one of the things he said he did between sets was first of all, they only rested like 45 seconds between sets, but it was like continuous movement. And they also, because of where they lived, they tended to walk to the gym.
Mhm.
So they all
Mhm.
worked out in the same gym, and that's why I walk on the treadmill. It's like I'm simulating that as much as I can. Is I actually in my head I called, okay, let's walk to the gym.
Gotcha.
And so yeah, so they walk in. That's why if you watch Pumping Iron, a lot of them are barefoot in the session because they walked in from the beach, and then they
Mhm.
get done lifting and go out get something to eat, and then they go straight to the beach, and then they lay out and work on their tan or whatever.
Mhm.
But anyway,
Mhm.
so yeah, so basically I'm walking around and getting in some cardio. Mike said, this is going back to our discussion about,
Mhm.
the decision came at noon. What are you going to do? He said at noon, Soul Train came on. So I went outside. I'm trying to remember
Wait a minute. Soul Train was cool, but there was another one.
but as a
It was
kid, I mean, you ain't about to sit there and watch adults dancing.
well. I used to like. It was American Bandstand. Was the other one because you would have the bands would come and play and stuff like that. So it was like American Bandstand and then Soul Train. At least growing up for the channels, in New York. Now I just don't know how it was lined up anywhere else, but that's how it used to come on Saturday morning. And then we
Uh,
also had Tarzan.
that's what I'm about to say.
That
I
was the
watched.
afternoon.
Yeah, I'd watch if I didn't go outside. So if my friends weren't outside, I'm not wasting this because I ain't about to be outside by myself because that's how you get sent called to come back inside. Because my mother might look outside and see me. Oh, you're not doing anything. Come on back inside. I need you to do this, right?
Mhm.
So we go. The plan was, if you go out, it's gotta be your friends. Gotta be there. We gotta already have the bikes, and we gotta go. We can't be visible. All right, because if you're visible, you're a stationary target. I don't care if you're moving. If you're like in that little area where she can see you,
Mhm.
hey, come on back inside. I need you to do something. All right, so you gotta
Mhm.
we gotta go. All right. So let's see. Carlos said, question of the day. He said, I listened to John's NPC work stories. Look, man, I go through a lot. All right.
You see my pain.
I go through a lot.
You hear my
I'm on my
pain.
way home from work, and I've got 12 hours worth of, I cannot believe this. And I know Carlos is up, so I called him, I tell him, and then I usually get home and I finish up. And I said, okay, now I'm gonna tell Naomi the same thing I just told Carlos.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. We're a team. That's why there's two of us. All right. He says, and he also dances horribly to Midwest rap. That's a choice.
Yeah.
All right. That's a choice. Now because he said Midwest, so now I'm picturing him dancing to like Nelly or something. I wasn't prepared to imagine Carlos dancing to Nelly, but now I can't stop thinking, oh my goodness. That's okay. Mike says, I do circuits, so I go from one movement to the next, maybe rest for 45 to 60 seconds between circuit sets. Okay. I know a bunch of people who do that. And now Mike also does cardio outside the gym, but the people I know who do it so that they don't have to do as much cardio outside the gym, especially if they're trying to spare muscle. So like Bobby Allen does that. He does like his stuff as a circuit. Bobby's been on the show before, but he's 6'6". He's a bodybuilder, NPC bodybuilder. He's natural, and Bobby is, I think he's like 6'6" or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. And then Carlos said he also watches anime during the whole workout for the most part. That's true. That is something that I do. I'll find something to watch, and then I have it and I just have it on in the background. I usually only cut it off if it's going to be something where I'm a little unsure about like if I have to shoot a video, and I'm unsure about whether or not I'm going to get like a copyright thing. Like if they have music or something like that going on, then I don't want to do that. All right. Carlos says Soul Train and Kung Fu Theater. And
on Saturday morning.
He said he does not listen to Nelly. He listens to Tech Nine. Not sure that's an improvement. Anyway, moving along. But hey, look, I'm judging you, but do what you want. All right. Anyway, what I say?
Drinking my coffee.
All right.
With my head.
All right. Now, the next first actual news item is that Freedom Fitness Equipment is. Did I already pull this up here? The answer to that question is no. All right. Freedom Fitness Equipment is offering a discount at HomeGymCon on used equipment. So let's go ahead, and I'm not sure if you guys will be able to hear this or not, but let's share the screen right there. And let's see, hit the sound.
Strongman event. If you want any of these 50-foot rolls, you can message me or email me. They will be available basically at or below cost after the event. They'll be very, relatively speaking, lightly used, and you can cut them up and use them and take them home. I do not want to bring any of these back with me. This is
all right. So were you able to hear that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So he's it's a confetti fleck. This is so those are 1/2 inch thick flooring, and he's gonna have, as he said, 50-foot rolls. Apparently he's gonna have like 5,000 rolls of flooring. Okay. In 50-foot rolls. It's gonna be like 5,000 square feet of rubber flooring, because it's gonna be for the strongman event. So if you don't have flooring and you want to get if you don't have flooring and you want to grab some and you have a way to transport it home, because notice he didn't offer to transport it for you, although Ashton does have access to
shipping,
great shipping, some great shipping sources. I don't know what the shipping solution would be, so there's that. But if you want to grab them, that is an opportunity. So make sure you guys take care of that. Let me see. I think okay, so you do have to message or call him, and you just call Freedom Fitness Equipment. I'll get their phone number and put it on there, or you can DM them. Just go to Freedom Fitness Equipment on Instagram and send them a DM, and then you guys can work all of that out. But I think that's a great opportunity if you have like mismatched flooring or whatever, and you want to
are you ready to upgrade your flooring?
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
Let's see here. What's up, Casey? He said, what was the question? The question of the day is, what do you do between sets when you're working out, when you're lifting weights at home? Because there's a certain freedom that comes with being at the house. All right.
Yes.
You're willing to do things that I hope some of y'all ain't willing to do in public. But then again, I've seen some
I've seen
interesting
things on.
I've seen some interesting videos from the public gym. And see, I always wonder if some of that stuff is just performative. Like they know people are watching, so they're doing it on purpose. Because some of that stuff I see, I'm like, I don't feel like that's, but you know, whatever.
I don't know.
Let's see here. What was I looking at? All right, shameless plug. Trevor says Ashton was also on his show this week. Yes, I actually was looking for, related to the project that we did, I was actually looking for the footage of Ashton to add, and I couldn't find it. So there you go. But I did see it. I saw the link on LinkedIn. I just didn't see it on the YouTube channel. Hey, okay.
Yep.
So Sean said he asked Ashton if his code works for a discount as well on these. He said, "Well, why not?" That sounds like
that's so Ashton.
That sounds like something that he gave tons of thought to.
Like,
sure, okay.
Why not? I so see his face doing that too.
So you go ahead and DM Colonial Barbell Club on Instagram for his code. All right. Casey said he likes jump rope and shadow boxing. Okay. All right. Not bad. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
All right. And let's see here. Okay. So moving on. This is still in the HomeGymCon update file.
Okay.
I spoke to Matt Balianu last night, and he confirmed that RitFit will have a point of sale tablet, so attendees can make purchases right from the RitFit booth. Some of this stuff is stuff that's going to not be available online, so you won't be able to. Let's say you're like, you know what? I decided I really want that. You're back in your hotel room, and you decide to purchase it. You may not be able to do that, depending on what the piece of equipment is that you're interested in getting. So some of that stuff you are going to get a discount. He wasn't sure what the amount of discount would be, but you are going to get a discount for being at home, for purchasing from HomeGymCon. But in any case, when you get to the booth, they'll have a point of sale tablet there, so you'll be able to make a purchase. And I'm really, really happy that more and more brands are doing this, because I remember that was one of the major things that I suggested after the first HomeGymCon. Make a way for people to buy stuff if they're there, and make an easy way for people to buy something. Because I know the brands don't want to take it all back. And then even if they don't, I mean, for the sake of someone who is who flew there still needs to be some sort of shipping options. Like, so if you can buy it there and then have them ship it, so then it's waiting for you when you get home or whatever. Because then that's a good thing. What was you gonna say?
It was like, because like, remember we went, it wasn't HomeGymCon, I think it was HFA. We got something, and because we flew, there was no way we can get it.
Yeah, we had to FedEx it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the in-body scale. I was like, I don't, because I'm like, we can't use it as a carry-on. We've already got our carry-ons. And and I didn't want to put it through it was just in a box. I was like, I can't put it as luggage. So I don't know what to do with it. So we end up going to FedEx and FedExing it. And then somebody, Major Fitness, tried to give us a power rack, like on the spot. I was like, dude, I flew here.
Yeah, that's not gonna. We're gonna have a lot of explaining to do.
That's not gonna work. I can't do that. So anyway, but yeah. Anyway, so I think that the shipping piece is one of the biggest pieces of the puzzle to figure out. I actually sent Jake a text last night because I planned on asking him about the shipping solution last Friday when he was on, and I just forgot because we started talking about other stuff. But I did text him to ask him, say, hey, and so if one of you guys has talked to him and knows the answer, go ahead, just put the answer in the
live chat.
Just put the answer in the live chat. Or if you're watching on replay, go ahead, put the answer in the comment section. We appreciate it. That way everybody can know. But because I go through and I'm looking at the comments religiously after every show. So you guys go ahead and do that if you know. Let's see here. Sean said, I went through Ashton for my flooring. I got to meet him in person. He's the same guy in person.
He is.
He is.
Yep.
That is not a clone on it. That's not an AI generated image. When you see him there, he is. He's a great dude. I still remember when I went to their place and I did the PD Pablo thing, and so he took his shirt off and started spinning around the head like a helicopter. I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I remember. I remember.
Yeah, you know. The link didn't come through, Trevor. Just email it to me and I'll post it. I'll post the link. And Carlos said the photos are up on his Instagram now. Oh, now you want to post them. Okay. All right, I'll check him in a second. Something else about RitFit.
Yeah.
Oh, so to finish up the thing about the RitFit booth, he said also that they're going to have a lot of prototypes at the booth.
Ooh.
So this would be stuff that they've teased in the Facebook group and some stuff that they haven't brought up at all. And they're going to be revealing it at HomeGymCon. So you got to make sure the RitFit booth is on your list to visit if you're going to attend HomeGymCon. Now, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say, I think, again, with the fact of having the ability to purchase at the booth is really cool because, again, there's some things that you're going to see that it's an instant capture. So like the energy's still high, you get a chance to test it. It's like going to a car dealership. Like, do I like this feature? Do I not? Do you want to see it? Do you not? But you can test it and buy it. So I think I'm excited to see what they'll have for sure.
There's so I put down there on the banner. You guys can get HomeGymCon tickets at that link down there. It's https://homegymcon.com. And I am looking for a specific thing. And that is all right. Yep, got it. So we do not have a discount code for HomeGymCon by design, although I do promote it every chance I get. But part of the reason why we do not have a discount code is because this is an opportunity for us to promote other people's discount codes. I think that that's a great way to, I don't want to say give back, but to kind of just like basically be a blessing to other people. Oh Lord. Okay, Carlos, I'm just gonna start that comment. I promise. Anyway, so okay. So anyway, so the thing that I do with discount codes is I'll reach out to people who have a discount code. So if you're watching right now and you have a discount code for HomeGymCon, feel free to put your discount code in the live chat. And I reached out to Kurt, the Statty Daddy himself, from the Kurt Locker, and he gave me his discount code. So this is Kurt's discount code. So if you don't have a discount code that you already want to use, go ahead and use Kurt's code, which is KL10, KL and the number 10 at HomeGymCon.com. You will not only save money, but the money that Kurt gets from so the money that Kurt would get from you using his affiliate link, he puts into getting prizes and things like that for the Strongman Show. So you guys will be supporting the Strongman Show if you use Kurt's discount code. So I'm just typing this in right now to get your tickets. And I will also put that in the description for this video as well. All right, so there it is. So just added that, and so you guys can see it. All right. Let's see. So Jared said that LOU works for HomeGymCon.
Okay.
So that's a discount code. You can go ahead and use that as well at HomeGymCon.com. So yeah, you guys keep on. If you got a discount code, go ahead and throw it in there, and I'm happy to show people. That way we can also help the people who are watching if they haven't purchased their tickets yet, so they can save a little bit of money, because I want every single one of you guys to be at HomeGymCon, because that is how you're going to be able to be at our live show at HomeGymCon. And good news, the sign-up list for the live show at HomeGymCon is now up and running. I I decided to wait a little bit longer. There's something also in my eye, and I keep on trying to figure out what it is. Anyway, so I waited a little bit longer than I did last year because I noticed that you guys don't like signing up super early. So I didn't see any point in harassing you about signing up for the live show when you're not ready to do it. But I will say the sign up list is now live. I've got the link in the description for this video. The link is also in the live chat. This is a link here. Feel free to memorize that if you really want to, but I recommend you not. Right? This is not why it's up on screen. That's not a clickable link, but you just go to the video description and it's a Sign Up Genius link. Go there, click on it. It will ask you for your email address and it'll ask you how many people are coming with you. So if you're bringing family or whatever, like Kinsey brought her brother, her mom, I think her sister-in-law. So just put down how many people you're bringing with you. And the reason for that is we've got brands who are coming who are bringing gifts. We're doing giveaways and stuff, and we got to know how many, how many
people are
giveaways
going to be there.
Yeah, because that's how. If you don't put down how many that you're coming, and you show up and you don't get a gift, that is your fault. All right, I want to make sure that, and we need to know as early as possible because it's not fair to the brands to just last minute say, oh yeah, by the way, there can be 25 people there, right? So do me a favor, click that link and go sign up as soon as possible because that's going to help us not only attract brands because they want to see that there are going to be people there, but also it's going to help you out because you're more likely to actually get a giveaway item if we have you counted. Let's see. Okay, so now I am okay. See, y'all gonna make me do this. All right, so Carlos has, I had no plans on doing this, all right, but Carlos has added his Instagram, the photos to his Instagram. Before I show the images, he said I need to make sure I let you all know that I'll just play. Theaters do not allow weapons, even toy weapons, inside the theater. He is a special case. That is an understatement. But because he has been going to this certain theater for a very long time, actually, technically, since an incident happened with The Dark Knight, you technically aren't supposed to even wear like face paint or anything like that. But Carlos gets some special dispensation, as they say in church, to do this stuff at this one theater. He's allowed to do it. All right. So don't see this if like, oh, that's a great idea. I ought to do that at my theater because you will get turned away and they may call them folks to come get you and take you to somewhere uncomfortable with bars. All right. So now that
not the fun bars.
Yeah, not the fun bars. So now that we've cleared that, I will now, let's go ahead and take that down and let us share the screen. This is Carlos. It's getting signing autographs, literally dressed as man at arms. And I just want you to know that that mustache is wearing me out. that mustache is amazing. Okay, look, that's, you see the mustache a little better there. That's I don't.
That is great. I'm
some strategically applied Velcro
strips. Cosplay is like on another level.
Look at this.
That is awesome sauce.
Look at that.
The hair.
So I've seen all these pictures, right? Because he talks about me sending him messages and talking. Okay, he sends this stuff back to me. All right, so it's a lot.
That's a great one.
That's a lot. That's your cousin. Why does the hair have to stick out from under the? What? Okay. Anyway. All right.
I love it.
I like how he doesn't have the budget for a real life battle cat, so I'll just take a picture in front of a picture of a tiger. Sure. Adapt and overcome, Carlos. Adapted. Oh boy, the mustache is even more. All right. That's enough of that. I just can't, man. No more about that. Let's see here. Ashley said, looking good, Carlos. There you go, encouraging him. That's why he keeps doing this. All right. Nah, I like that you do it, man. Jared said Carlos is giving the people what they want. I remember when he had the fake Viking axe battle in front of the theater. I remember that. That was also interesting.
Yes.
Let's see here. And it said, okay, I don't think you should take resistance bands to the movie theater either. I do not have plenty. Oh, no, actually, hold up. I'm trying to think how to answer this to make sure people don't send me anymore.
Oh my God.
Yes, we've got plenty of resistance bands. Don't send us anymore. No more resistance bands.
It was
That's
like
good.
every ship.
Like, please,
we
we're
would
good.
we would literally
I'm really good.
like we got a power rack, resistance bands.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter. It's
Another
just
piece of
whatever.
equipment, resistance band.
We know you got a barbell. Hey, you want a resistance band?
Exactly. They
All
were
right,
like
all right.
having. They kept multiplying. They were like rabbits.
Like, what is this? Yeah. B said, we know Carlos gets VIP treatment at the theater. Oh, yeah. I mean, the dude's, I was not joking. He said he's signing autographs. So, dude's a local celebrity. I told him he's internationally known because Kevin knows him. So that's international. Matt knows him. That's international. He's internationally known and locally accepted. And he says, I'm dying over here. Yes, that mustache was a choice. All right, that's all I gotta say about that. All right, you know what? It is now resistance bands for the giveaway, so I can clear my stock. Oh, you're way behind, dude. That's how I got rid of the first 2 batches, just of resistance. Yeah, that's always on deck.
For the giveaway or the scratch and dent.
Yeah, and we've got a bunch of stuff. No resistance bands, ironically, but we've got a bunch of stuff in this for the scratch and dent giveaway already set aside. Okay, so the brands who I know definitely will be there at the show are Anchor, Synergy Custom Fitness, and Mikolo. Mikolo actually said, so all the brands I said to bring a giveaway item, and Mikolo promised a gift box for all the attendees. They did not tell me what's in the gift box, so I have no idea, but it's gift box, so no pressure for anybody else. But I'm just saying, Mikolo's bringing a gift box for everybody. All right, so it is now time for the most popular segment. It's actually about 6 minutes past the time for the most popular segment. So we're gonna do recliner rage. Can you stick around for the next segment, or you got to get out of here?
I can stick around for part of next time.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead. It's time for recliner rage. So, time to get mad. It's the recliner of rage.
It's the recliner of rage, 'cause he's not happy.
Okay. Today's recliner of rage is dedicated to the fact that I don't know what's going on with my Aura ring. Okay. So I got the Aura ring. This is an update. All right. It does not interfere with me deadlifting. Okay. That's fine. However, it's giving me what I consider to be some bogus data. So, all right. So here you go. That's the ring. All right. Whatever. Green Lantern. I don't understand. So for the most part, it seems legit. I understand that we're in the what they call the calibration phase, where it's kind of getting to know me, getting to know all about me. But I'm just going to tell y'all some of the stuff that this thing has been telling me, and you tell me if I'm overreacting. All right. First of all, it refuses to believe that I work night shift, despite the fact that it asks you to tag things like night shift. Yes, it already has night shift on in the list of available tags, or it calls it shift work. It tells you to tag it. I tag it. I get to work faithfully, 7 p.m. Tag. Shift work is beginning now. And it's got a start and a stop. It says shift work is now, and it ends at 7 a.m. Okay, so that means I'm gonna be up until 7 a.m. Right, at least till 7 a.m. I'm probably not gonna fall. Well, I have been sleepy driving home before, but the point is I'm awake from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. All right, we've established that. I let it know, and yet I still get a notification in roughly about 9:30, 10 p.m. Hey, bedtime is approaching. Start rewinding down on it. What are you talking about? Bedtime is approaching. I already told you a couple hours ago that I'm at work. What do you mean bedtime is approaching? Okay, sure enough. Then once you get anything past like 10:30, it doesn't accept any activity. It just says waiting for sleep data. Well, you'll be waiting for a long time because I'm here for several more hours. All right, for at least another 8 hours. I'm here. Now, why is that infuriating? Not only is it annoying that it's just on the screen, but also it means that so I do about a 10 to 15 minute walk after each one of the three meals I have at work, right? So One of my meals happens to be at midnight. Get up, I walk for 10 minutes. The ring doesn't believe I'm walking. The ring does not believe I'm walking. Doesn't record the activity data. I'm looking at the ring, looking at my phone with the app on it, looking back and forth at them like this. I'm walking. It's not telling me I'm walking. I said, well, maybe I'm not walking long enough. So I walk a little bit longer continuously. Normally that causes it to activate. And it'll say, activity detected. Well, it's not detecting the activity. It doesn't detect the activity. Just as egregious, I'm sitting down. I was watching a movie the other day. I'm just watching a movie. Just sitting there watching a movie. Well, watching a TV show. I was trying to catch up on Yellowstone. So I was watching 1883. Anyway, I'm watching the episode of it, right? And I happen to look at my phone, and all of a sudden I see flash on the phone, nap detected. What do you mean nap detected? I'm awake looking at the phone, and it's telling me I'm asleep. Don't tell me it's my phone either, because my phone didn't used to tell me I was asleep when I was awake. It's the ring. All right. Additionally, when I get home and I put in, okay, now I'm going to sleep, it calls that a nap. I don't care about that. But then it tells me, oh, okay, if you're going to sleep now, what's up with these 6 hours of inactivity from last night? If you're asleep now, that means you're awake. Well, what's up with the 6 hours? I told you about the six hours of movement. I told you I was doing stuff. You didn't believe me. Okay. So it says I'm taking a nap when I'm sitting still watching a movie because I'm not a toddler, so I can sit still and watch a movie. Then this very morning, I woke up and the first thing it told me was I was stressed because I look at the screen. I wasn't stressed. I look at the screen. It says detecting high levels of stress. But then as I looked at the screen, it changed to, oh, you spent 5 hours and 31 minutes in deep sleep. You can't be stressed if you're unconscious because you can't be stressed if you're comfortable, and you can't get more comfortable than unconscious. So how can I be stressed and unconscious at the same time? Anybody who knows the answer to this, anyone at all. And no, you can't change the settings. It won't allow you to change the settings for when you go to bed. It won't allow you to alter that because it says the optimal time to go to sleep is 10, and your best hours of sleep need to be between midnight and 3 a.m. We don't care about your work schedule. This is optimal. I realize it's optimal, but I can't control when I work. I got to be at work. I'm on the schedule. Get yourself together. Let's bring Naomi in so that she can say how much she empathizes with my pain. Hello, Naomi. What? No, that's not the face of empathy. I'm going to put you backstage. Practice your empathy face. All right, you ready? All right, let's try that again. You still don't look empathy. No. See.
I mean, you could have had a stressful dream.
I don't have
you could have had I don't
have nightmares. I told you what I do when I have a nightmare, so I don't have nightmares. I haven't had a nightmare in a long time, actually, because it gave up. So when I have a nightmare, just for those of you who don't know this already, let's say I have a nightmare that something's chasing me, right? I partially wake up. You know, like you wake up, something's chasing me. I don't do that. I wake up, mentally arm myself. And so then it's like, oh, something's chasing me. Oh, there's a pistol. And then I turn around and now I'm chasing it. That's what I do. That's what I do. So I don't have that. and I haven't had a nightmare. So, like, let's say, oh, I'm falling. So, oh, then like in the dream, it'll be like, oh, there's a ledge. And I just landed right on it so safely. I don't do that. I just don't do it.
Well, cliffhanger. It's the thing is that what you're showing everybody about the technology and with the ring and all this other stuff, they're seeing behind the curtain of what I deal with you all the time. The fact that he said, I'm going to get an Aura ring, I was like, are you sure?
I don't mind technology. I mind when technology don't work. Correction. I mind when the technology I paid good money for it doesn't work.
But it's working.
I could have spent that money on something else that works.
It's still calibrating for you. You have to get that whole.
Well, it needs to calibrate more efficiently.
It doesn't.
I mean, no, it ain't calibrating. I told it I was at work.
It's still
after it asked me. If it ain't gonna believe what I say, why should I believe what it says?
As everybody can see, I just let him go, and I just like sit there and I watch.
If it doesn't believe what I say, why should I believe what it says?
Because what's going to happen is he's going to hand the thing over to me and say, "Fix it."
Yes. Yes. That's why there's two of us. Because I throw it. You know what happens when I throw stuff too? Because I just found, y'all remember the t-shirt that had the tag that was over here for some reason? All right, that made me mad. I just found it. I've been looking all over the place for it, and I was getting mad because I spent good money on that t-shirt and I can't find it. Checked everybody's laundry hamper everywhere. And then basically it was over there because apparently I threw it after Recliner Rage last time. I just threw it and it's been over there in that corner. And like it's in a corner like behind stuff that doesn't typically move. So yeah, all right. Anyway, so now I don't throw stuff because I'm too calm and serene.
Oh, don't lie.
Anyway, I mean, I can see if it says I was stressed out and it's a daytime thing. It's like, oh, okay. Like, for example, if it says I'm stressed right now, that'd be fine because I'm stressed about the fact that it's not giving me good data. So if it said, hold on, what does it say?
Unless you just are experiencing high blood pressure.
Yeah, I'm getting high blood pressure because the stuff is telling me. What is this? It says my readiness, daytime stress is updating. Look at this. You heard all the yelling I was doing, right? It says your body seems nice and relaxed at the moment. Look, man. Look. What is? But then at the same time, it says right above it, your biometrics show minor signs of something straining your body. Pay attention to how you're feeling today. Give yourself some time to rest if needed. 16 minutes ago, your body seems nice and relaxed at the moment. Savor it as a sign of balance with the stress peaks of daily life. Go ahead. Do the best you can. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm savoring. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm savoring my signs of balance right now. Okay, I ain't got time for this. I'm savoring my signs of balance. Matt said I'm stress maxing. Jared said I had a stressful drink. I don't have those. I don't stress me. Like to quote, what's this called? General Mathis. He said, "What keeps you up awake? What keeps you up at night?" He said, "Nothing. I keep other people awake at night." That's right. Dang right. All right. So Matt says the Ring's a science-based lifter out here talking about optimal. I mean, I don't mind the data, right? It counts my steps because like it counts my steps. And also one thing that I really like is I used to have to keep my phone in my pocket so that I wouldn't. And I'd be mad if my phone had a charge and I'm walking. I'm like, I'm losing all this step data, right? Because I had a step goal. Now, I don't have to worry about that because the Ring keeps track of it. I just, as long as it's before 9:30 p.m. Jared said, "You're really selling me on this Ring." Yeah, I mean, every chance you get, don't buy one. More updates as they become available. I'm saying until I know that this thing works, I'm not recommending it. Until I know it works the way it's supposed to work, I'm not recommending it because there are other brands we could recommend. Like we liked the Ultra Human, but we didn't really get a chance to try it. So we're doing Aura right now. But if I find that Ultra Human is better,
you're doing the Aura right now. I mean, and the funny thing is that
I don't do watches anymore.
Well, it does. The fact of the matter is you're very limited when it comes down to the biometric technology.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm being insulted right now, but I'm too busy savoring my signs of balance with the stress peaks of daily life.
Oh my God. I mean, you're not.
I love technology. I'm using electricity right now. That's technology. That's an excellent question, Trevor. I went into the help thing and it basically said, because I was trying to figure out if I could adjust the times for my like when I work night shift. And the answer to that is no. The answer to the can I adjust it is no. That's how I know you can't adjust it because I asked them. Go ahead, Naomi.
No, I'm gonna let you kick the tires and try. Okay, so this is the same guy when we bought our newest Nissan.
Oh,
He's like,
yes.
you know what? There's too much
There's
stuff.
a lot going on.
And because like, so the car will unlock and lock with, when
I don't
get
think that's
close to it
safe.
and whatnot.
I
And
don't
he's
think
like,
that's safe.
"Mm-mm. You have to be near the car." So long
Yes.
story
So
short,
if you're running, okay, here's a
so
scenario. If you're running to the car, trying to get away from somebody who's chasing you, right? You run to the car unlocks. That's great. Unfortunately, it also unlocks the other door so he can jump in too. Like, hey, where we going?
just I can have it unlock just the one door, my door.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
But
I'm
long
just
story
saying it
short,
doesn't seem safe.
he's like, there's too much technology here. You take this
Too
one.
much. It's got a self-driving feature that requires me to have my hands on the steering wheel. What's the point of you driving if I got to hold the wheel?
Make sure it stays straight, or at
That's
least
its job.
make sure that you're conscious, not asleep behind.
Why I
the
gotta
wheel.
be awake if it's driving?
Have you seen all the controversy about the what was it, the Wahoo or what is it, the Wahoo?
I don't know.
The self-driving taxi that they have out there.
The thing they got down by Marshall and Chelsea's place.
Yeah, well, they're in all the major cities apparently.
I see them.
Right
Yeah.
now.
All I'm saying is, if you're trying to sell me on the fact that the car's going to drive itself, why do I have to be awake if the car's driving itself? In fact, technically, isn't it safer for my personal health if I'm completely relaxed, aka unconscious? We covered that earlier. If I'm completely relaxed and unconscious, so that if something does happen, I'm in a relaxed state, I'm less likely to get hurt.
It's not self-driving where it will know it's time to get off this exit. It's only moving forward for you. That's the self-driving and staying in the lane for you.
Mike, so I'm aware that you could turn the feature off. The point is, that's what she's talking about. Mike, I turn those features off whenever we get a new car. I turn junk off left and right, and then so when she gets the car back, she's got to turn them all back on.
Yeah, up to including fixing the seat. It drives me nuts. You have it all the way down to the ground.
Okay,
and I got to take it all the way back up.
That's not a technology thing.
Well, you also, because it also has lumbar support. So when you adjust it, guess what? You remove the lumbar support. So I have to get it into the right position with my lumbar support.
Look, the reason why I have to, the reason why I have the chairs down is because I squat.
I squat too.
Yeah, and my quads don't fit underneath that little bitty gap when I get in the seat. I can't even get in there. I tried. It hurt. I stopped.
Yeah. So yeah, all the bells and whistles that are in the car.
Mike said this is malarkey and calamity. This has nothing to do with home gyms. I'm just telling you that I do not like.
So again,
I don't like technology that doesn't make life better.
It makes life better.
For who?
It makes it makes life better. You just don't like certain technology, or if
I
it
like
takes
helpful technology.
So like even with apps,
I use my phone all the time. I call people on it.
Even with certain apps, if you have to set things up and you have to set up an app, he's like, it's asking too many questions. I just want it to be a quick start when I get certain apps. And I'm like, well,
I didn't like. I got enough friends. I ain't trying to make friends with AI or with the dang technology or with the. I'm not. I'm like, look, what you need to know all this stuff for? For what? Why you need to know all this? Seriously, it's ridiculous.
In order to give you the best data and
it's connected to my phone, which has all that information already. Just get it from the phone because you're getting everything else from the phone. For example, somehow mysteriously, if I talk about some sort of product, suddenly mysteriously, to start showing me that product and examples of the product. So if you know all that, how come you can't get all this other information instead of making me waste my precious time filling out forms?
Recliner rage already passed.
I'm not angry. I'm savoring. What does this thing say? I'm savoring my science and balance with the stress peaks of daily life. I'm doing that right now.
And I'm going to say you're
moving
doing too
on.
much.
Back to what we're talking about. The Redford, Ohio showroom is now open. All right? And I'm dang happy about that. Okay. The Redford, Ohio showroom is open, and I'm delighted.
Wow. Yeah, so to the almost 4,000 of you guys that are watching, welcome to our chaos.
This is also if Naomi doesn't have stuff going in her ear and we're working out together, this is also what happens. Like when our conversations.
And that's why I usually have something in my ear.
Because I have like working out. If I'm on the treadmill, I get ideas. If I'm working out, I have like ideas, and I want to bounce the ideas off of Naomi. So I'm like, hey, Naomi, turn that junk off. You listen to me. Hey, if you thought, and then there you go.
Nope.
I've designed 6 t-shirts while squatting. Anyway, moving on. Hey, Spencer, you said morning, everyone. What's going on, Spencer?
Morning.
We're just about to talk about the Rip Fit showroom and how great it is. So, the Rip Fit showroom in Ohio is open. So this will be the second Rip Fit showroom. The first one was in California that we visited. For those of you who have not seen this, let's go ahead and let you guys check out some of the footage from that visit. Go ahead and play that. So this is the entrance to it. And let's go ahead and skip to there we go. Boom, right there. No, that's not it. That's our house.
You gotta go further.
Yeah, I'm skipping ahead. Like, how long were we babbling? Like, talking about. I'm also stopping for a second, checking out your progress since even then. Anyway, so this is the California showroom. So I've not gotten any footage of the Ohio. They do have an Instagram account. I think it's Rip Fit Showroom Ohio that you guys can follow, but it's run by our guy Matt Baliano, who's been on the show multiple times. And in general, I think that showrooms are a fantastic opportunity to check out equipment. You know, if you can't get out to HomeGymCon, or if you're between HomeGymCons or whatever. So, like for example, Mike, the Rip Fit showroom isn't that far from where you live. So if you want to run out there to Chino Hills, you can swing by there. You do have to like arrange. You have to go on their website and you can sign up to attend the showroom. But a good time to go is like when they're having like some sort of community event, like what you're seeing on screen there. And like I said, it's just we had a fantastic time there. Ironically, although the Ohio showroom is geographically closer to us, the California showroom is more convenient for us to visit because our son and daughter-in-law live out there. So when we go visit them, we're like what, an hour from the Hey, I see your shade, Mike. I see your shade. Because I say he could visit the Rip Fit showroom. He's talking about nice. Let me adjust my car features first. Look, let me tell you something. All right? Listen to me, youngin. He's like 3 years younger than me. Listen to me, youngin. All right, maybe 4. So,
but yeah, no respect. The showroom in Chino Hills was really cool to go and visit. And again, you get a chance to see everything. Touch everything. That was where I found my personal favorite, the Mermaid Bar. Yep. So I would actually love to go and see the showroom in Ohio to be able to see the differences between the two. So that's really good. Congratulations to Rip Fit in the second showroom coming to the East Coast.
I think
West Coast.
Yeah, I think so. It's one of those things where it's like the logistics of it, because so just for reference, Ohio is like 14-hour drive for us because the Arnold.
It didn't take us 14 hours to get there for the Arnold, was it?
Certainly did. Yeah, 14-hour drive. Because I remember we drove up the first time and it was like 14 hours, and then we took naps and all that, and then we drove back. It's like a 14-hour drive. Okay. And remember, I had to map it out because we did the convoy too and let people know. So it's like a 14-hour drive from our house. Now, some of that could be because the time of the year, the Arnold, the roads are not the best.
Like so when we had to outrun the ice storm.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was, and so little side note, she's not joking. We were like literally, we gotta go. We got done lifting at the Animal Barbell Club event. This is like, I think 2014, maybe 2015. No, it was 2014 because you were 2015. You were pregnant with Nora, so it was like 2014, and we got done deadlifting, and Naomi was like, "Hey, I think the weather's getting bad." I'm like, all right, we look outside. We're like, "Oh yeah, we got to go." Jumped in the car because Boo and Tracy were with us, right? Yeah,
Boo and Tracy were with us, and also we went to go get something at to eat, and we were at the local grocery store. And when you see the locals are stocking up with stuff like with salt and people that live there that are used to that weather and are like, "Oh, this is gonna be bad."
Yeah,
I was like,
They're buying up the grocery store. We're like,
I was
oh,
like, you know, my spidey senses is
we gotta
telling
go.
me, and my ancestors were like, read the room,
It's time to go.
we gotta
Time to
go.
go.
And
So we
we
got on the
literally
road.
were, and I mean, we were getting hit with, like, as we were driving, it was like frozen rain also as we're heading south. And it was that when we got home, Ohio and that whole area, they had
They
been
got
like
snowed in. Had a
snowed
blizzard.
in, and
Yep.
they were stuck for like, I think, a few days because of the way the
Oh
weather
yeah.
was. I was like,
So we would have
yeah,
been stuck in the hotel,
yep,
which was not in the plan. We
nope,
were actually driving and we saw in the rearview mirror, we saw
like
the storm behind us.
snowstorm. Yeah,
We're like, oh, speed
like,
up.
nope,
Speed up. No,
gotta
ain't
go.
doing that.
Hmm.
Trevor said Bells of Steel is starting to do more stuff at their showroom in Indy. Yeah, I'm a big fan of going to showrooms. I think they're
Yeah.
a great way to check out equipment from the brand, to test stuff out.
Hmm.
If you if it's between Home Gym Cons, or you know, for whatever reason aren't able to get to Home Gym Con, I
Hmm.
think that the showrooms are one of the best ways to do it, especially if you have like a brand that you specifically know you're interested in. If not, then to me it's like you should still go to like a local dealer that
That's what I
stocks
was
a
gonna
bunch
say.
of different brands.
Yeah.
But if and by the way, Alicia was at Fitness Depot. I saw
Oh, sweet.
yeah, so
Okay.
Alicia, she's the founder of Assassina Designs. Great female
Comfortable
uh
jeans.
I want to say it's a they make jeans for women who lift. Let's say it
Yeah.
like that. It's stylish. She doesn't look like, you know, whatever. So I would actually say it's worth checking out. Free plug. We don't have a affiliate link or anything like that with them. But anyway, her family lives in Georgia, and I saw that she was visiting our favorite local dealers, Fitness Depot.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna say the same thing. Actually, I was just thinking that, like, if you're not near a showroom, but you still want to be able, like, of a brand showroom specifically, but you want to check out their stuff, see if they have partnerships with distributing, like a like Fitness Depot that may carry their products to test it out or to see, and then to be able to decide if that's something that you would like to try.
So this is the Instagram for the Ohio showroom account.
Okay.
You see that there's like a lot of little like corner stuff, not necessarily any. And then I think this is also from there. So I don't have any footage for, you know, of the entire facility, but I know that Matt has been working really. Oh wait, hold up, is this it? Oh, so I guess this may be it.
Them putting it together.
Yeah, it does look similar to the Ohio showroom. I'm sorry, to the California showroom. So yeah, and they're doing like, and you see remember the 3x3 11 gauge steel rack that we saw at the Chino Hills?
Yeah.
Well, looks like this is one of the things that they're definitely coming out with. They teased it and promised that they would be coming out with it soon. So I'm assuming that's gonna be one of the things that we would check out at HomeGymCon there. The 3x3 11 gauge steel rack. So anyway, you guys
That's
go ahead
cool.
and follow them on Instagram. And if you're in Ohio, go ahead and check them out. Ashley said she's definitely planning on going since she's in Ohio. It's about 3.5 hours away from where she lives. So I will put the link to the RitFit in general, to the RitFit showroom page in the description for this video. Then you guys can go on there and you pick the showroom that's, you know, that fits your schedule and whatever, and you can go ahead and make plans to visit it. Okay, now next segment. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? He said 200,000 subscribers coming in hot. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Now that song's in my head. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, dude. That's one of the that's right, he's checking in. I should have said.
In.
I want to, like, with the 200,000 subscribers, that was one of the goals for before HomeGymCon. So I'm happy that we're gonna hit it before you know, well, it looks like we're gonna hit it a couple of months before HomeGymCon, and I'm really, really grateful for that. But that is not the final goal. So please keep on hitting the like button, hit subscribe, because, you know, in fact, I'll go ahead and I'll do that. I'll throw it up there one more time. Hey, please hit like, hit subscribe. Let me get this comment out the way, because that really it's going to help us get to our goal, because what we're trying to achieve is only achievable if we get a high number of subscribers. Okay. We've got multiple things that we're trying to do that will benefit you guys, and we can only do that if we get our subscriber count up super high. So that's like mission one. That's the first mission, is just getting our subscriber count really, really high. So we appreciate everybody who subscribes and who shares the channel link and all that other kind of stuff. Appreciate you guys. And also, I appreciate all the people who are starting to contribute to the channel, because having quality content is what makes people not just come and watch one thing, but also stick around, subscribe, and come back for more. So I appreciate that.
It really is like a community, because like you know, y'all, you know, collaborating across with our channel and other channels, you know, still watching like what Kevin did on his channel, where he collabed with a few. And I mean, the thumbnail, I'm still talking about that thumbnail, by the way, Kevin. That was awesome. Like Avengers Assemble, you know, with No Fate and the, you know, the bar with the easy curl bar for the bicep. I'm going to try that. I'm still trying to grow these. I mean, just some, and of course, with John and his workout suggestion with the, you know, with the chest flies. I mean, definitely check it out. And then like we've talked about with Carlos and Trevor and a few, so it's all, and Ashley, it's all about a community, because we learn and we grow and we support each other. So really, really appreciate it.
Jonathan said, if you haven't hit the like button, your butt better call somebody. Hey, that's call back to wrestling. The Road Dog, Jesse James. He says, it's your world, John. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. And Jonathan, who knows about building arms, he said, train arms on every day that ends in Y. Build those 26-inch pythons and have Hulkamania running wild. Wow. Dang, you taking me back to my. That's the other thing we used to watch on Saturdays. It's wrestling.
I
watched wrestling with my mom.
So
Mommy
you watched it with
WWF.
it, but
it was WWF back then. She loved WWF.
Yeah. I think
she used to get it involved. Like if if her favorite wrestler is losing, it's a problem.
I mean, we would watch it, but it didn't come on Saturday for. Well, I'm trying to think, because like my sister would watch it and whatnot.
I mean, this is like before Monday Night Raw and all, and SmackDown and all that. This is just wrestling it was just literally just on Saturdays. And then it's funny, because if I would go back to when we would go back to Liberia for vacation, we would see the like the smaller circuit wrestling. So like
you were so not on screen, by the way.
Oh, hold up a second. There we go. So like Tony Atlas. So like Tony Atlas, Rocky Johnson. I'm sorry. Yeah, Rocky Johnson, Dwayne Johnson's dad. We got to see them like in their small circuit wrestling. So that was in Liberia. So we watched wrestling back home too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I believe Kevin's asleep. He said he couldn't stay up. He actually sent me a text after his live yesterday. He said he was going to bed because he had been up really late. But I do want, since he's not awake, I still want to show you guys this. I promised I would do it. So first of all, just check out this thumbnail right here, okay? I was like, Kevin, I'm not sure about this home gym after dark situation. Can you see that? Like,
yeah, hey, you need to go down. Do you see the one where he is done like the adventures?
The Avengers one. Oh, yeah. That's an upload, and that's it right here. So it's right there in the middle of the screen. Home gym right there. 10 home gym exercises.
Yeah.
So that one, he had I think on his Instagram is where he showed it. It looked like the Avengers poster.
Yeah.
But last night he did this, and let's just skip ahead to the end. See, we can't hear. So that you guys get a sample of what it is. Let me unmute this
live stream session. If you have questions, if you're watching this on a replay, please let me know in the comments. What
can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you want me to answer, we could do another live stream. Not even on a Friday, but normally it's a Friday around 8 a.m. Japan time. It's okay. I'll help you. Just leave it like that. What about the other one? There, berry game in parallel train. Clean up that. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Like the stream, like the video, subscribe to the channel. One more question I want to get answered before I end the stream is from John. Is one of the English songs you sing the Recliner of Rage team? The only correct answer is yes. You know what? They are asleep when it's Recliner of Rage, so they never heard that, but they're always happy when you're angry. And that's what they see. That's what's important. They see you angry. Uncle John is happy. Uncle John is angry. Right? Don't worry. I'm going to show them. It's the Recliner of Rage. Because he's not happy.
And that's what I wanted to show. That right there. So
so cute.
Oh yeah, man.
So cute.
Oh, those are my dudes. Jared says, I like how Kevin got a pre-kids picture of me from Instagram before all the chrome setting on my hair and beard. Look, no joke. I saw it. I was like, who's that guy with the beard in the picture? And then it was like, isn't that Jared? I said, nah.
I see all these people, but who's that person?
People, who's that guy?
Like, that's Jared.
Just Jared. All right. Anyway, moving on. Let's go with the last segment I had on this. This is the last segment that was planned for before Recliner of Rage that we ended up running out of time for because Recliner of Rage went a little bit longer than I anticipated because y'all had things to say about my choices, my technology choices for the vehicles. Anyway, so it's called No, it's not technology period. It's technology that doesn't do what it's supposed to do. More specifically, technology that doesn't do what it promises to do. All right. If you make promises, I expect you to honor those promises. And see, you're doing it again.
Stay focused. I'm not doing anything.
Yes, you're doing something. Anyway, so this one is called You're Doing Too Much. And I understand that people have to market. All right. But sometimes I see stuff on Instagram and I'm just like, I feel like you're doing too much. Oh, look. Okay. He said, yo, my dude, I'm almost home. I saw you sent me something on Instagram, but I disabled my Instagram to avoid doom scrolling. He said, what's up? I'm awake, John. All right, there you go. Oh, so he's answering Jared. Said he saw you, he disabled his Instagram. Anyway, and he said, I'm awake, John. Well, then I hope you just saw, we actually just did like a sneak preview of your live, not preview, but I showed like the very end of your live from last night. So people can know they need to go check it out. I will put the link to your live stream in the description of this video so everybody can go check out Kevin's live video where you see him trying to get himself situated for hip thrusts and other things. But anyway, so the segment You're Doing Too Much to me is like when I feel like brands, like when the product, to me is like when the product isn't like that, then you're like, all right, well, we got to do more to promote it, to get you excited. All right. And I get it. So I'm just going to say, man, I'll let y'all be the judges of this, but I feel like, okay. South.bay.home.fitness. First of all, your Instagram name has me skeptical. All right. And so this is supposed to be, I don't know what football has to do with anything or whatever sport this is. I don't know what it has to do with anything. But the point of it is, this is a preacher curl bench. You're like, all right, great. So what? Well, because this is apparently a foldable preacher curl bench. All right. And you can unfold it random places and just do preacher curls. Right. That's great. Okay. Okay. So seeing this dude, like when I saw the dude in the park with the preacher curl bench, I said, all right, you're doing too much. Look, you got to chill. Shout out to EPMD.
It's, again, it's portable. You can use it anywhere.
Okay. So I hear what you're saying. I don't agree with it, but okay, here we go. Here's another one. So it's like, this is it. To me,
people got to start somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm like, it feels like the product is okay, great. It's foldable. It's a foldable preacher curl bench. All right, great. I don't see that this is something that's, I'm not saying it's not worth it, but to me, it's like basically doing what the ab mat preacher curl bench already does, except this takes up more room. I mean, I don't need my preacher curl bench to be a makeshift to operate like my ironing board. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Well, again, it's
look at the ABMAT preacher pad.
I get it, but
Does
what
the same thing, but look at the footprint. I can also take this to the park if I'm the sort of person that wants to do preacher curls in the park for some reason.
Listen.
Throw this in the back of the car. It's going to take up much less room. Or I could be the kind of person who does this sort of thing. I mean,
a company's got to start somewhere. Always that first product.
This was the choice. This was the choice for the first. Okay.
Don't yuck somebody else's yum.
Okay. I mean, I get it. I just saw it. I was like, I don't. So, am I overreacting? Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Jared says it's foldable. It seems you can make that double into a back extension. Okay, so I'm looking at it, and I don't really.
See, and that's actually really cool because, like, the fact that Jared said that, and I'm like, and now I'm looking. I was like, can you adjust it? And because they say it does have 12 different height adjustments, then my question is it?
What am I going to brace my feet on?
Well, I mean, if you have it up against the wall, like how he's doing it right there, I'm like, maybe you have something to kind of brace your feet, but does it have a stop to make sure that it can support your weight so it doesn't slide? You know what I mean?
Not very sure about that, but let's go on over here to the website, which is so it's coming soon. This is a Kickstarter, and I'm gonna say that
so again, don't yuck another person's yum.
The sales copy doesn't do it for me. It says, finally do proper preacher curls at home. Finally? What do you mean finally? The PCX12, that's an unfortunate name. I don't like the way that sounds. The PCX12 foldable bench stores in any apartment, studio, Oxford comma, or even dorm room, all while accommodating up to 500 pounds for a guaranteed preacher curl pump. It's designed with an extra wide pad, dual folding barbell holders, and a sturdy 45-degree angled frame. Takes up very little space. Said occupies roughly the same footprint as a medium-sized step ladder. Weighs a nimble 44 pounds. You can put it in the closet or slide under your bed. Or it can be slid under your bed until it's time to train. So that's it. 12 individual height settings. Okay. Doesn't come with a chair. So you got to provide your own chair. But if you have a chair, you have a workout. And they also offer an extra strong folding stool. How much is this folding stool? That's you got to reserve yours now. Oh my goodness. Weights and seat not included. Folding stool available as an add-on. So this is a pre-order for what it reminds me of? A sawhorse. It's a pre-order for what looks like a sawhorse with a cushion on top. Carlos said, I do feel like it wouldn't fit for a person like me. Small spaces require making a choice of losing equipment that you really need. And so I say to you again, Carlos, you are the perfect. Oh, look at that. He says, I'd rather get an infinity bench. Yes, I agree with that. But you are also the perfect person to grab the ABMAT preacher pad. This is not sponsored. I don't get any money from ABMAT for anything. But I'm just saying, it just seems like if you just want to do one exercise, then you get something that's as small as possible to do that one exercise. Or like Carlos said, you get a bench that does all that. I feel like
I'm going to play the contrarian here.
Okay,
because,
go ahead.
Again, it's one thing where we've most of us watching, we kind of have the experience. We've all started somewhere, and as you say, with a bench and 2 dumbbells, and built the gym up from there. We've learned what works for us, and then as soon as there is something that can be able to help us continue to grow in our journeys and maybe able to do multiple things, we upgrade and we get rid of the old, we bring in the new. So seeing something like that for our intermediate and advanced selves, it's like, but maybe someone starting their journey is seeing that, was like, that's cool, because they may be into preacher curls right now, and it's like, that's something that is helping me at the start of my workout, journey. And then next step, who knows where it would be like, because they may not have heard of the infinity bench. They may not have heard of other, again, I'm being the contrarian. So
No, I'm laughing because I'm listening to what you're saying. And for
Yeah.
those of you who don't know, like whenever Naomi's saying something I don't agree with, I just realized that I take my this little cord from my headphones and I do it like it's prayer beads. I'm like doing like that with it. Or like the Ranger pace count beat. I was doing that. I was like, I caught myself doing it, which is why I'm savoring the what's that thing say? I'm savoring the balance with the stress peaks of daily life. Yeah. No, go ahead. I'll just say no.
Oh no, I'm
Tell you
done.
while I was laughing.
I'm done.
Okay, look. All I'm gonna say is if someone is just starting out their journey, then preacher curls isn't where they should start.
I'm not saying that that's where they start, but like that they are starting and that's something like, you know what? I like doing preacher curls as opposed to a regular bicep curl or hammer curl or whatever.
Okay.
Who knows? It may fit for them. Or, like you're saying, it's a Kickstarter. This may be their first piece of equipment that will move them into developing other pieces of equipment. Who knows?
So I think that's a good point. Like it's the first thing. I'm just saying okay, you know what? The part of the reason why I don't like stuff like this, especially when they get super excited, like it reminds me of the squat buddy. Remember that stool I showed you, like the thing that you do like this? You don't remember what I'm talking about?
Okay, so when I hear squat buddy, I'm thinking about for the potty. You're not talking about that?
No. So
okay.
Okay, hold up. No, so what is this thing here?
I was like, how do they go from gyms to bathrooms? But okay, so that's not it. Okay.
No, it's not this. It's a squat. It's a squat buddy. It's an old commercial. It's like it's basically like a glorified pogo stick, right? But it's you sit on it and you just go up and down on this thing like you're like not a pogo stick. It's like
is it gonna be like a shake weight kind of idea?
No, it's kind of it's that general idea, but it's like for squats, right?
Okay.
And it's like from like 1989 or something like that. And I just remember I saw it. I was like, what is this, right? And I have to like find it now. I ain't gonna find it right now, but I'll find it. I'll put the link in the video description. But it's ridiculous, right? So that it just seems like that. And the shake weight is like, okay, yeah, but okay, so the shake weight technically it's activity. Technically, you are getting some work for your chest, your pecs, or whatever. But this is not this seems like it just fits in that category. Of thing that they're like taking advantage of people who don't know any better, and they're like, oh, I just get this now. I just can be preacher curling at church. And I'm like, come on, man, like stop it, you got to chill. Shout out to PMD. Like, come on, man. I just don't see it. And for that matter, when I had the 2 dumbbells in a box in my loft apartment, I was able to do squat curls by just laying on the bed. And then, I couldn't use a 70-pound dumbbell to do squat curls, but I could find like something else and just lay down off the edge of have my arms and shoulders hanging off the bed. And I just did squat curls right there. So I'm just saying it's a,
I understand.
So I remember that thing that didn't do the word. Whatever, man. No, yeah. The squat buddy is like you sit on it and like it's kind of like it's honestly like a pogo stick.
Yeah, as you're describing it, like please don't look it up because if that's what I said. Is it like the shake weight? And it's like, yeah, no.
It's in that. I've shown it on the show before. It's just a matter of finding it again. And Carlos said, at what cost? How much are they going to charge for a glorified sawhorse?
And again, that looks like it's a Kickstart, so I don't know.
Yeah. And then what happens? You pay that money. You're going to get your money back if you do the Kickstarter. Yeah. But so I'm not feeling it. So to me, that's my thing is like, I'm not feeling it. I feel like they're doing too much. But y'all tell me in the comments, am I overreacting because I see this? Because I am hypersensitive. I've seen so many since 2001. Since 2001, I've seen so many things marketed to the home gym community that a lot of which were just downright worthless. That it just, to me, it's like infuriating when I see some of the stuff. I'm just like, come on, man, why are you taking advantage of people? So drop a comment, let me know. Oh, look at that. I did not realize it would pop up. Look at, see, I'm like right next to you. Lean on me when you're not strong. No, don't try to hide behind me.
I'm not trying to hide behind. You're all the way on this side.
You don't see the thing?
I see it. It's right.
Hey, it looks like you're leaning on me right now. Put your head on mine. There you go. Anyway,
okay.
Y'all drop a comment. Let me know if I'm overreacting. All right. And Carlos said it'll end up in somebody's workshop in no time. Yeah, it's like it'll be this kind of thing that's just kind of like it'll be like on Let Go, people trying to sell to you, tell you how wonderful it is. Like,
not upsell. No. Let Go.
It doesn't meet the standard for all resale platforms, in my opinion. All right, let's so shout out to
focus.
I am focused.
No, you're doing too much.
I'm savoring my balance right now. Stressful time, but I'm balanced and savoring it. All right, shout out to the Central Time Zone. It is 7:40 and we're 40 minutes past the hour. Thank you guys for checking out the show, getting your day started with us. We're about to head into the final hour of the show with our guest Palvi Kapoor. But for those of you who have been watching, once again, please hit like, hit subscribe, and please definitely share this video so that other people can enjoy what you have been enjoying. All right, so take a second and share the link. Now let's talk about YouTube channels that I think you need to start watching. So the first one is the Bar Gym Reviews, and let's get this junk out of here. Let's see. So what it's about. So the Bar Gym Reviews is a channel run by Anthony Gutierrez, and he has been on the show before. In fact, I need to get him back on the show, but here you go. So this is the Bar Gym Reviews LLC. And if you guys have not been watching him, you definitely should. He does gym equipment reviews. He does some supplement reviews. He was reviewing like the Ghost Energy drinks a while back. You guys may also notice that Anthony has lost some weight. He's been on it. All right. So shout out to him for that. And as far as why you should watch, I will let him tell you. So let's go ahead and go right here.
1,000 subscribers. So you need to make sure you go to YouTube and you follow me at the Bar Gym Reviews LLC and make dreams come true. So people of the internet, do your thing. People of the internet, I need you. My wife has promised me that we can buy the Quadsen, the best leg press in the game, if we can just hit 10,000 subscribers. So you need to make sure you go to YouTube and you follow me at the Bar Gym Reviews LLC and make dreams come true.
All right, there we go. So, all right, so he's made an impassioned plea. I'm already following. I'm already subscribed. All right, so I can't subscribe twice, as Sean from Colonial Barbell reminded me yesterday. You can't subscribe twice. But if you have not subscribed to the Bar Gym Reviews, you definitely need to do that. I will share his link here in the live chat, and I want you guys to, those who have not subscribed, subscribe to him. I've also put the video in the description, the link in the description for this video, so you guys can go subscribe him. The last video I watched from Anthony was his best home gym upgrades that aren't, let's give him some free watch time real quick. Best home gym upgrades that aren't gym equipment. So I'll go ahead and put this on here, and we'll skip that. Sorry about that. We are not giving you any commercial watch time, but we'll watch the video. So he's got some, he talks about some of the stuff that we actually have. So like one of the upgrades he mentioned was a dehumidifier. So he's in a basement. And so that one, he's talking about lighting, I think. But he goes through a lot of them. So go ahead, check it out, and drop a comment as well to let him know if there's anything on his list that he should have that he didn't mention, if there's anything. So there's a dehumidifier that he was talking about. Go ahead and drop a comment. Say, let him know if there's something that maybe you think he forgot. That's a home gym upgrade. That's not gym equipment. He mentions dehumidifier, lights, wall control, and those are and then some other stuff. But those are two of the things: the wall control, wall storage, and the dehumidifier things that I said were huge for us. I should have added what you call it, the bug screen if you're in a garage. So he's in the basement, so it wouldn't occur to him. But excuse me, if you're in a garage, to me, you need to have some sort of screen for your garage door so you can keep the bugs out. But yeah, this is a really cool channel. He's a really cool dude too. And I mean, I want my man to be able to get his Temple of Gains unit product. So everybody go subscribe to him. Then another one, and that's a nice little,
It is a nice little setup there.
He's got like his gym tour and all that. So yeah, you guys make sure you follow him. Then the other one that I saw that I think you guys need to check out is one that I just started watching myself, and that is IFBB Pro James Hollingshead. All right, so James Hollingshead is a British bodybuilder. And let me go ahead and share my screen real quick for that. Got a little bit of time. So it's got about 105,000 subscribers now. So what it's about is training and nutrition from a Mr. Olympia competitor's perspective. James Hollingshead, as I said, he's a British bodybuilder, and he's the one who runs it. I think the main features that might draw you or attract you to it it's a good mix of training and nutrition, along with insights into everyday life as a professional bodybuilder. And yes, this is a channel showing his training at home. So this is someone who is based in a home gym. Like, I'm not promoting stuff that's not in a home gym. So I know that, but some people don't realize that. So I'm just making sure I say that this is a home gym. This is a channel of a home gym owner. It doesn't mean that he's never going to a public gym, but a lot of his content is in his home gym. He's got a home gym tour. In fact, I'll just so let's see here. So this is his home gym tour here. So you guys can see he's got his gym set up. So it's really cool if you guys want to see what is available, some of the equipment that's available in the UK. It's a little bit different than what we have here in the United States. The last video that I watched was this one where he described his, so this one is right here. It's like showing his training split. He's got some new home gym additions. But let's see here. I want to say it's like the latest video. That one right here. So he says it's called Life Change, but Pride Keeps Us Going. So he talks about carb cycling, his takes. So this is actually a voiceover video. So he's during the video, he said he's actually laying in bed. I think he's got a newborn and the baby's like right there. So he's trying to speak quietly. But then he's got this. There's actually an interesting choice. So he's doing voiceover while showing his training, right? But he's explaining like how he felt not doing well in the shows that he competed in 2025, and now he's motivated to do better. So it's interesting to hear about his mindset, how he's handling, setbacks and whatnot, while at the same time you get to see again training, and you get to see like some of the equipment that they have there in the UK. I think it's interesting that it's starting to that I saw it because as I mentioned last Friday, I was watching the Garage Hypertrophy channel, and he was interviewing Basement Bodybuilding, and they both were basically commenting on the fact that, or they were commenting that they didn't know of many channels that are home gym based that focused on bodybuilding. So then I my comment was rebutting their comment, because then I just went and I listed a bunch of channels.
Of course you did.
Ashley and Kinsey and Garage Gym Homie and Home Gym Gains. What's up, man? Boo has arrived. What's up, man? I'm trying to think. Like there were several. I said Clark
Right.
Bartram that are bodybuilding based, right?
Right.
So and he and Garage Hypertrophy actually replied to my comment. He said, "Thank you. I'll check into all these." Right. But the point is, I said that I knew of several, and I was like, these are just the ones I know. I'm naming off the top of my head, right? Yeah, I didn't like go researching. I just like these are just the ones that I thought about the top of my head. Well, since then, it seems like I run into another bodybuilding channel that's based in the home gym like every other day, and that's how I saw this channel of the British bodybuilder, James Hollingshead. So again, I'll show it one more time so you guys can check it out before we close out. But yeah, this is his stuff, his training. You can he's got like, you know, like the standard, you know, like full day of eating. He's got he's got some stuff from Gym Pin. Solid company. We got some stuff downstairs from Gym Pin. But yeah, so he's like, this was like it looks like he's talking about his split because he's in prep for a show. So it's like he's showing like his training split, extra delt work that he's doing, and all that kind of stuff. So I just think it's a really interesting channel. Again, if you want to see something that's a little bit different from the standard channels that we all have been watching. I'm not saying stop watching that stuff. I'm just saying if you're just looking for something interesting, especially like if you're on a treadmill, you're like, let me just throw something on. This is also
good to see what other people are doing, or how I like to also see like how people have set up their gym.
Yeah.
So it's like, how have you laid it out?
Especially when you're as big as he is.
Yes, but like you complain of trying to get through doorways, like in our house. And so seeing how big he is as a bodybuilder, how is his gym set up, etc. How does he have enough room to be able to? Because it looks like he has not just like a power rack and looks like it's a cable crossover ish, not so much of a single stack, but looks like he also has specialized machines in there.
You talking about that right there, that little functional trainer thing?
Yeah. Well, you're not sharing your screen, but yes. For the functional trainer.
Hang on, let me I'm sorry, I thought I was doing that. All right, that right there.
When he was doing,
Okay, yeah. I don't know if he it's interesting, or maybe that right there. Okay, so that's a Smith machine. Now I am looking to see like, does he have a function cable crossover? Because he's got like the lat pull down. I think that is in the very back.
Not like not like the traditional kind of cable crossover like you would see like the Bells of Steel Jungle Gym, not that kind, which that's a great piece of equipment. But it was the one that looks like the wings. So it's like two functional trainers, but out to the side. But that way he could do like chest flies, etc.
So Ashley said he's a big deal in bodybuilding.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, he competed at Mr. Olympia. And so it's really cool that he's, I guess, once again, he's got a home gym. And I think that's cool because a lot of people don't have the same perspective that I do, because since my home gym started in 2000, back then the idea was you couldn't make progress in whatever you were trying to do if you were training at home.
Yeah.
Right. It's okay every now and then, but if you really wanted to make progress, you needed to join a gym. And so when I see people who have achieved on a high level in their chosen sport or whatever, and they are in a home gym, I pay attention to that because I'm like, oh yeah, it's proof that it works, right?
Right.
Or proof that you can make it work. So for me, that's a big deal. I mean, and then also you do see a ton of focus being paid or attention being paid to people who got more of a CrossFit sort of CrossFit-ish sort of focus. So like they're doing like the cross training, the functional fitness type stuff, sandbag training or whatever. And then there's like the powerlifting-ish style, which I really think is more of a gym bro style, because it's like bench press. So it's bench press, curls, with some deadlifts thrown in, maybe some squats. So you see more of that style. and for me, being able to see people who train with a different kind of emphasis is always interesting to see. So yeah, so like I said, this is James Hollingshead, or maybe it's Hollingshed, I don't know. And he's an IFBB pro. Brian just asked who he was, but yeah, so he's James Holland. He's an IFBB pro and he's based out of England. Let me stop sharing that. All right. And I said, all right, so we've got 6 minutes. Excuse me, Dougie. So go ahead and we'll wrap up this segment with you letting people know what's going on with you, including you've got a triathlon coming up.
Yes, next month in 5 weeks is my next triathlon. It will be here in Georgia, which the other one was in Georgia too, but it's closer to home. But that, yes, in 6 weeks on the 19th of July, 5 weeks on the 19th of July will be my next triathlon. So I'm really looking forward to it. So
where is it? So if people want to come out and support you, they can.
It will be at the Lake Lanier location. I'll go ahead and I'll drop the pin, or I'll give it the job to put in the description so you guys can see it for the event. And I'm excited. So.
All right, and you guys can check out we went on a supply run to get some stuff for the triathlon. So this will be the debut of the tri-suit, the competition debut of the tri-suit.
Yes.
You guys want to check out the video where we went and got it. That video, I will link to that video in the description for this one. It's a nice little, we're trying to do more vlog style stuff so you guys can see. It's more than just having equipment here at the house. If you want to compete in the sport, when I go back to competing in powerlifting, we'll also do stuff like that. So I actually will need to. I still have my singlet, but I'll need to get like shoes and some other things to make sure I have everything I need to compete. So, yeah. Let's see. Brian said, "Cool, get your compete on, sis." Carlos said, "Let's go, Phoenix." Yeah, I'm telling you, hey, if y'all want to come now, let me caution you. This is a sprint try, right?
This one is going to be a sprint try.
It's a sprint try, so it's going to be a lot faster. So you make sure you don't say, if it starts at this time, don't show up late because it might be over. All right, because that has occurred. She had a sprint try, and I'm there looking for her. And everybody's like, Naomi's done. I'm like, I didn't see her come in. And she walks up behind me and says, "Who are we looking for?" I said, "We're looking for you." And, oh, wait. So she's behind. She's done. So don't show up late if y'all want to come. And actually, if you do want to come, shoot a DM at Garage Life on Instagram, or obviously if you got my cell phone, just go ahead and text me. And that way we can kind of coordinate if we can all go as a group, hang out and stuff. So that's be mad tight on me. Au contraire, bonjour. I'll be in the same weight class, so yeah, it's gonna fit just fine.
Also, post triathlon ice cream afterward. So
there you go. Yes, y'all can be having some post triathlon ice cream. Yes, I'll be there. I will not enjoy it. I will not be participating in ice cream. I don't do those things, but I'll be there.
Yep.
So yeah.
All
right. Anyway, so that is it for this segment. Everybody make sure that you guys go and follow, or not follow, but subscribe to Naomi Harris Greaves on YouTube. Make sure that you follow Naomi Harris Greaves on Instagram, and you get to keep up with everything Naomi's got going on. All right. And I'll let you go and get the rest of your day started.
Because the emotional support animal
she need to go out.
Yeah, she need to go out. She's been bumping on me.
You're the emotional support. So
that's what
I see her at the top of her head too.
Human.
Have you been petting her this entire time?
Yes.
Show the camera if you can see, if you can adjust the camera so people can see.
See if I can. Mystique, say hello.
This entire time. This is like standard.
Time. Yep.
All right.
So.
All right. I'll see you, man.
All right. See you, everybody. Bye.
All right. So that was my lovely wife, Naomi. And we are about to be joined by the awesome Dr. Palvi Kapoor. And let's see here. But first, I have to say, shout out to the Mountain Time Zone. Good morning to those of you who are just joining us. glad to have you among the 6,302 of you who are watching us here on YouTube. That is so awesome, and we appreciate each and every one of you who takes the time out to get your weekend started with us. Once again, do me a favor. I need you to subscribe if you have not subscribed. It's very easy to watch a show like this, get wrapped up into the banter and the conversations, and then forget to subscribe, and you don't even realize you're not subscribed. So let's just stop, and we're not going to collaborate and listen. No, we're going to stop, we're going to like, and we're going to subscribe. Okay, everybody, like the show, like this episode, and then if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you've already subscribed, consider joining the channel, because that 99 cents a month goes a long way towards supporting everything that we do here on YouTube. In fact, we are heading out today to do another project that you guys are going to really like. And we're only able to do it because of the support that you guys give us. So I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. And the last thing is, make sure that you are sharing the link out with people. Let people know that this is on, especially if you are one of the people who watches us from India, because we have one of the coolest people I know from India. And yes, I know more than one person from India. Okay, I know more than one person from India. All right, but Palvi is definitely one of the coolest. I am so excited to catch up with her. Palvi is a maxillofacial surgeon, so she's a high-powered dentist. She's a dentist, but like another level up from dentist, all right? She's not just cleaning teeth, all right? She's getting your life right, getting that smile together. And she's also a fitness influencer whose Instagram has grown to an impressive 81,000 followers since I first interviewed her. I want to say it was either during or it was actually during the COVID-19 lockdown. So she's been logging consistent workouts on a terrace in her on her roof in her home in India, which is in Northwest India. And I am super excited to catch up with her today. So Palvi, are you ready? All right, thumbs up. So let's go ahead and play her song, and we're going to bring her on live. All right, everybody give a warm welcome to Dr. Palvi Kapoor.
Hello.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited
Hey,
to be back on
good
your
afternoon
channel.
or good evening.
Okay,
It's good evening for you,
here.
right? Yeah,
Good
yeah,
evening here, yes.
yeah. So it's like 8 o'clock in the morning here. It's 5 p.m. for you, right?
Yeah, it's almost 5:30.
Almost 5:30. Okay, so
Yeah.
I know you were seeing clients, so I appreciate you cutting your workday short to
Yeah, I
come
did
home.
not keep my pay. Yeah, I canceled all my appointments.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. Tell them I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Perfectly fine. See, I was so excited to
I
speak
don't
with
want
you.
these tooth to be hurting over the weekend because you came on the show. Anyway, Carlos, so this is live, so we are taking questions from the live chat. So Carlos, who is here in the United States, says welcome, Palvi.
Thank you so much.
So so the first time I interviewed you, it was recorded. We did a Zoom call, and recorded it. I edited it, and that video is still up on our channel. Actually, it's doing quite well.
That was not bad. 2019, 2020, right?
Yeah, it was 20
COVID time.
It was during COVID, so it was 2020. And it's like I said, it's doing really. Actually, let me see how many people have watched this video, because we've also got some of your so it's got about 33,000 views right now. So that's not too bad. But yeah, it's fantastic because so I call it your rooftop gym, but it's technically your terrace. I've noticed that you've made significant improvements to it. What are just some of the things that you've added to your gym? And I can pull up on your Instagram to just show people kind of what you have, but like, what are some of the things you've added since we spoke in 2020?
So I got into weightlifting that time. So I have the Olympic barbell and all the Olympic weights. I have till 90 kgs on my rooftop. And now that I'm doing high rocks, so all the high rocks equipment I have on my terrace.
Okay, so that bar, because I know you didn't have this bar before.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
bar, the mats, yes.
nice, nice,
And I have that 9 feet target also for wall ball shots.
nice, nice.
Yeah.
So you're doing high rocks. So what equipment have you had to add? Oh wow, look at that. So what do you do for fun? Look at that. Nice. Okay, getting
Yeah,
it.
wherever and whenever.
I hear it. Um. So have you had? You said you added some specific high rocks equipment. What specific high rocks stuff have you added to the gym?
Uh, Specific as in I've got this wall ball, which is like 6 kgs, and then I have this. I'm planning to buy a sled soon.
A sled.
I
Okay.
have a little, yeah, I have a little less space on my rooftop, but then I'm planning to buy one.
Okay.
Then, yeah, because in my gym we have very limited resources there,
Right.
so it's very difficult to practice for high rock. So I thought, why not just get everything on top? So
Yeah.
yeah, my own
So that's in
space.
the rain, what we're watching right there, right? So you train out there.
Yeah,
You said any year, any temperature, I'm gonna keep going. So
yes,
you
no
remind
excuses
me,
for me.
you remind me so much of our friend Ashley, who's actually watching. Ashley
Oh
is
yeah.
she's into high rocks. She's competed in physique. Ashley
Oh,
the amazing. I'll connect you guys. But she is
lovely.
you remind me so much of her with the mindset, like I'm not gonna
Oh,
let anything stop me, and I really love that. Um,
yeah.
so let's go up here because one thing I never really thought about is when we originally spoke, you didn't have any of the traditional Indian
Yeah, both good.
exercise equipment. So now you
Yes.
have the Mugar, right? So how is
Yeah.
it? Is this how'd you get into this?
Uh, See, different things, they, kind of, they, I want to try new things all the time
Okay,
because one thing I feel, I'm not an athlete. I'm doing it for my own fitness, for my own happiness. So, Mudgar Indian clubs, I saw one reel with people doing this. So I thought, let me also try. So when I bought this, trust me, this is one of the best equipments to have. I
okay,
mean, yeah, for the, the feel, the shoulder, it's actually a complete body move.
right.
One equipment, and you cover the entire body with this. So
Oh,
I kind of really enjoy
I've tried
doing
it.
this.
I've tried it. It feels
Yeah,
amazing. So over here they
it's
call it like mace
amazing.
training,
Yeah,
but and then they also call it
you can
Indian,
do
like
so
with the
much
club.
with just this
Oh yeah.
one.
Oh yeah. Um, so let me ask you this. I know this is on the list of questions I sent you, but is Mudguard training popular in India?
Yes, it is very much. Though it was
Okay.
not very common with the girls. When I had posted
Oh,
this video, one of the girls, she had asked me. She said, "My trainer stops me from doing Mudga training because he feels that you will have broader shoulders if you'll do this." I said, "This is such a big myth. No shoulders will go broad if you are doing this. In fact, you're going to have more strength in your shoulders and your arms if you are using this. It gives you immense core strength also." So, yeah, my whole idea here on Instagram is just to inspire women, my age, even the younger girls who are just surrounded by so many misconceptions around them about fitness.
okay.
So, yeah, I'm trying my bit.
So everybody make sure that you are following Palvi at Healthy Inspired Living on Instagram. And that's also her YouTube channel address, except there's an underscore. So if you want to go to her YouTube channel, this is it. You see it up there, Dr. Palvi Kapoor, at Healthy
I
Inspired Living underscore. And so it's got you got 27 videos on there, lots of cool
I don't
stuff.
use it much, yes, but I'll start posting from now.
Yes, please do, because so you have to
Yeah,
think that there are people who have access to YouTube but who don't have
yeah,
Instagram. And
yeah,
so,
true,
they're gonna see
true.
stuff like you've got like
Yeah,
this is some more of
yeah.
your training here. See if we can get this thing to play. Uh it doesn't want to play. It doesn't want to play. Let's
Wow,
see
what's
here.
wrong?
I don't know. We'll try it. We'll do this again. Do it again. There we go.
Yeah,
So you see you're doing your double unders there, and that's on the terrace.
yeah, yeah.
So
I love
with
it on
that
my terrace.
right there, that's you don't have the flooring. Do you have the entire terrace
No.
covered with the flooring now?
no, not the entire thing. I've kept this portion without the flooring so that I can do my double unders. Actually,
Okay.
weather here is very extreme, so I just cannot put the flooring, the mats there
Okay.
because it's too sunny. Sometimes it's raining
It gets
and it's
hot.
not
Okay.
covered. This part of my terrace is not covered.
Okay.
So this part I've left for my double under training because then rope is a little difficult to work on the floor.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how does that feel on your knees? I know that because you're a lot younger than I am. All right. I'm 52. I'll be 53 this year. But
I'm also 43 following you.
yeah, see,
Not
you're
very
10
far.
years. I got you. I told you you're a lot younger, but I mean, still, and also I have an old knee injury, but just looking at it, so it looks like that is just like your basic. I don't know if that's concrete for your roof, but that's why I'm asking, like, how does that feel on your knees to do
No,
the double unders to so?
no, it's fine. Perfect. I've never had any issues with my knees when I'm doing double. I've learned it there on that floor only. I do it on that floor only. So yeah.
Okay, okay,
So yeah, I'm
all right,
cool.
nice. Let's see here. So Brian says, "Welcome, Palvi, from your uncle." This
Thank
is Uncle Boo
you.
56. He said, "Keep grinding on that roof, young lady." So
Thank you.
he's 55. So we're all looking at you like, "Yeah, you're so young." That's it.
Age is a
Like,
number.
that's right.
We are
Um,
chasing awesomeness.
so I just saw the videos. Some of the videos of you training in the rain. Oh, you just got a new follower. He said Carlos says I'm following you on Instagram and Threads. So there you go. You got a
Oh, thank
follower.
you.
All right, there you go. We've only been on here 5 minutes and we got you a follower. All right, nice. 7,600 of you guys who are watching right now, make sure that you are following Palvi on Instagram. Make sure you
Thank
subscribe to her
you.
on YouTube. Who said he's 56? I forgot you had a birthday, man. You have them every year. It's hard to keep track. It's 56. Sorry. But you, as I mentioned, you started your home gym during the pandemic when you really couldn't find a lot of equipment. We have the videos of you training in the rain. What are some of the challenges that you faced with trying to train on your terrace? Let's start with the environment because it gets hot and then there's the monsoon. How do you deal with all?
Yeah. See, weather, of course, like I mentioned it earlier also, it's a big challenge here because we have extremes of weathers. When it is hot, it is really hot. Like lately, it is some 35, 40 degrees that we experience here.
And that's
So,
Celsius.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
So, uh, so it's really extreme. But for me, one, I do it early mornings, so it's not really that hard. I get up by around 4 o'clock and 5:30, 6-ish is my time. So,
Okay.
though yes, it is hot, but then when I'm working out, I'm only focused on working out. So it is summers, winters, or raining, it doesn't really matter. When you got to do it, you've got to do it.
That is the truth.
Yeah. See, I feel once you are determined, you have that discipline in you, rest of it is just an excuse then. So weather is not one of them for me.
So a lot of people said that you were going to lose motivation. In fact, I'll pull this up from your Instagram, and I shared this on YouTube. Well, this is one of the YouTube shorts. They said you would get bored and lose motivation
Uh,
working out alone on your terrace. And
no, no,
I
no.
see you added a roof because when we
Yeah.
first spoke, I don't think you had a roof yet.
Yeah, no, I did not. Yes. This
Okay.
I did in 2023, 24. Yeah,
Okay.
somewhere there. Yeah.
Um,
No,
so let's talk about motivation. How do you stay
yeah.
motivated to work out up there?
See, I always feel staying motivation. Do we need motivation to breathe? Do we need any motivation to earn our bread? Because we know it is important for us to live. We know it is, kind of part of our lifestyle or part of our life. Then why about workouts? I mean, it doesn't really bother me if I'm doing it alone or I have people around me or no. When I'm working out, I'm only working out. I'm like focused. So I
Nice.
don't need any motivation because it is part of my lifestyle now or it is part of my life now.
It's just something you do.
So yeah, I do it more for my mental peace. So my
Okay.
husband wants me to work out every morning because then he's at peace.
Okay. I'm
So
leaving that
my
alone.
assistant will also get to know, ma'am, you did not work out today. No, you are so
Oh,
agitated all the time.
okay. Like I say this sometimes, and you will resonate with this, I think, because of what you do. But I say it's like you don't need to be motivated to brush your teeth. It's
Yes,
just
that is
something you
what.
do. It's just something you
Yes,
do. And
you
that's
do.
what
Yes.
working out should be. It should just be, okay, this is just something I do. You don't have to
Yeah.
kill yourself every workout, but it's just something you do.
Yes,
Um,
definitely.
let me show one other thing because I think something that happens a lot is people assume that you've always been like this. So
Uh,
we're gonna do this.
a
This
lot
is
of people tell me this.
yeah, so this is what when you first started. I remember you told me when I first interviewed you said I just want to be able to wear
Yeah,
a crop top. All right.
yeah.
People were telling you the baby fat would never go away. So this is you and your
Yes,
daughter then,
yes.
and this is
She's
you and your
15
daughter
now.
recently. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that I think that's such an amazing transformation.
yeah.
Here's another
Thank you, thank
post showing the
you.
two of you guys together, showing again like 15 years
Yeah.
difference, right? I think
Yes.
that's fantastic right there. Just showing that like people just assume, it's just, oh, this is what it is. So what are some of the things that you've had to change in order to go from where you started to where you are now and to stay consistent? Because um, here in America, we don't really have the perception. It's harder for us to see like how people have to adjust like their diets when they live in other countries because we don't like you're not eating hamburgers and pizza and stuff, right? So we're like, oh, they must be eating healthier, right? Like it's almost
Yeah,
like, oh, if it's from somewhere else in America, there's a
yeah.
perception. If it's from somewhere else, it's healthy, okay?
It's
But that's not
early.
necessarily the case. So what are some changes you've had to make?
I think first and the foremost that I did to myself was sleep. I worked
Mm,
on my sleep, which is
okay,
very, very important, and I feel it is one of the most ignored part of your fitness routine or your health routine. This all changed after lockdown only when I realized it's important if you want to change yourself or if you want to see body transformations or you want to feel healthy, sleep is one thing that you need to focus on. So since that time, after 7 or 7:30, I don't scroll my phone. I keep my
okay,
phone aside. Is one thing, one change that I have done to myself, which actually has helped me. No binge watching after 7. It's
okay,
all my family time. In
nice,
terms of diet, of course, protein is very important. So I've added that. But then my staple food, our Indian diet, is what I consume mostly. And it's all vegetarian for me. Matlab, though I am a non-vegetarian, but then, yeah, most of it is only vegetarian for us. So,
right.
yeah, all the lentils and, cottage cheese and all those things.
So I
So
was
we
gonna
like it
ask you
like
about
that.
that. I was gonna ask you about
Yeah,
that because I didn't know if you were vegan or vegetarian.
yeah.
So but you're vegetarian, so you're allowed to have eggs, I'm assuming?
No, no, I'm a non-vegetarian, but
You're
my
not
staple
vegetarian.
is a
Okay.
vegetarian diet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
eat
okay.
everything and anything, but then yes,
Okay.
my staple is vegetarian diet.
Okay, okay. Because I was gonna ask you like where
Yeah,
you get your protein. Where do you get most of your protein from? Um,
yeah.
so what would be the main backup, not specifically for you, but just in general, because so many people in India do have more of a vegan diet. Are protein shakes and things like that more popular in India for people who are into fitness?
Um,
Or where do they
I
get
don't
their
know.
protein
People
from?
who are yeah, all sorts of things. People, I think, are still struggling to, pick and choose that this would be rich in protein or what to eat, what not to eat. And thanks to Instagram to add to their confusion, also, I feel. But
Mm,
I feel we should always keep it simple, has always been my funda in life, keep it
okay.
simple. I mean, like I eat all 3 meals which are really simple home cooked food. I'm not into too much of eating from the outside, because I feel whatever I make, I cook at home. I know what ingredients I'm putting in there. I know how much amount of oil or anything is going inside. So it's always healthy if you're cooking it at home.
Okay.
So no processed food for me, no sodas or anything for me. Alcohol also, I have like cut it down to very, very minimal. Thanks to my Sunday morning long runs, which I've recently started. Saturdays also is kind of boring for me now. I have to sleep early.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all those things. But mostly, I think for me, it is mostly lentils, cottage cheese, chickpeas.
Cottage cheese. Okay.
We have, yeah, so we have
Okay.
a lot of tofu. So, all those things. We have a lot of options if we
Okay.
want to. Fiber is very important, so I don't miss on any vegetable salads. So, all those things are there.
Okay. I just saw you jumping off of something and oh, did you visit Tulum in Mexico?
No, 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 no. This is Bali.
So, oh, okay, because I saw the where you were lifting weights on the beach with there's a
Ha,
gym
yeah, that is Bali. Yes,
that's
Gili
Bali.
Island.
Oh, that right there.
Yeah,
Okay. I did not know
yeah,
that. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was
Beautiful it
like,
is.
so they have a gym like that in Mexico where
Oh,
the
okay.
weights are all handmade, kind of like what you just showed in Bali.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Gili
that's
Island also has that jungle gym, is what they call.
yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So this
Beautiful
is
it was.
nice. Okay. So this is part of your morning routine. What are your
Yeah.
favorite supplements?
My favorite, I'm not too much into supplements. So
All
I
right.
take a scoop of protein,
Okay.
EAA during my workout,
Okay.
and yeah, post workout a scoop of protein,
Okay.
and yeah, fish oil, multivitamins, calcium. I get my vitals checked every now and then,
Okay.
and blood test done every 6 months. So yeah, magnesium
Oh, there we go.
I take before bed. Yes, so
All
all
right.
these
So
supplements.
let's see. So this is kind of showing what you eat in the day. Uh, there's the cottage cheese. All right. And then you're preparing your foods. All right. And there's the
Yeah,
happy
the
husband because you
normal
worked
home
out.
cooked. Yes.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. So we have a comment. So Brian said, it seems like you had a lot of resistance from humans on your journey when it should have been support, but you didn't let that stop you. And he's experienced some of that as well, where, especially when you have people who like knew you as you were growing up and then you're still around.
Yeah,
So like, for example, when I was a little boy, I was very, very skinny. And I remember
yeah,
my family members used to count my ribs, and that used to make me so
yeah,
angry because I was so skinny you could see my ribs. And that
yeah.
used to make me so angry, but there's nothing I could do about it. And now that's one of the things that's in my head as I lift, because I'm like, they can never do that to me again, right?
Yeah,
Because
true,
I've been working out. And so Brian's
true.
had some of the same thing. Like he was smaller than his other family members, and they were all more athletic than he is. And now he's actually stronger than most of them and thriving. So
Yes.
yeah, it's just really cool. Um,
See, I feel this human resistance we feel everywhere. For
yeah,
me, it was like, people tell me that you are a doctor, you are a mother. Why do you need to do all those things? It is not important.
yeah.
And here in India, people believe that, girls should be healthier. And why do you need to do this
They
fitness
believe you should be
thing or get
heavier.
into the a little healthy, yes. My
Oh
lot of my
wow.
patients also tell me, they ask me, "You've gone so lean. Are you all right? Are you
Oh
suffering with any disease or
wow. Okay.
something?" Is something that I get to hear every now and then. So it is like this here. So a lot of people also tell me that you are a doctor. Why push yourself so much? Why hurt your body so much? Why can't you just relax and said, this is just part of me. I'm not doing this as a punishment. I'm doing this because it makes me happy.
Right.
So my main job is, working on patients only, but this thing is my passion now. And staying healthy, staying motivated, I feel it is part of your mental health. What keeps you happy, you should never leave it.
Oh, 100%. So I'm very fascinated by that because India has such a they're talking about like the fitness, the interest in fitness in India has grown since the pandemic because now
It
people are
has.
very interested in prevention.
Yeah.
And I
Also,
remember,
thanks to Instagram, I feel
oh yeah,
people
of
are
course.
getting more aware. Yeah. You have good and
Um,
bad of everything,
you have
probably, but
Indian
yes.
bodybuilders. There was a Generation
Yeah.
Iron that they did. You know Generation Iron?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. You actually might enjoy it, but this is on IMDb. But
Okay.
you can check it on Instagram Prime or whatever. Not Instagram, but
Okay.
Amazon Prime. Because
Okay.
Generation Iron 3 is partially in India.
Oh,
And so
okay.
they show a lot of Indian bodybuilders. Someone who I interviewed around the same time that I interviewed you is Manpreet Ahuja. And
Oh, yeah.
you know
Yeah,
who that
yeah.
is?
Yeah. Manpreet Squat Ahuja. Yes, I know him.
Yeah, there you go, Manpreet Squat
Yeah.
Ahuja. That's him. Yeah. So and you know what?
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny because so he said he's never getting rid of his home gym, but he's now in public gyms as well. But you know, he does a
Okay.
lot of stuff for the people who are not familiar. He does a lot of stuff to promote the bodybuilding scene in India.
Oh, yeah.
And I was talking to him a week ago, and he said he wants
Yeah.
to interview you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm serious. Okay, so here I will show you this. So let's see. So let's look at the messages right here. If it'll pull up, it's okay. All right, I said here, and I said, Manpreet. Yeah, he said so. We did a collab video, and then I said, are you interested in interviewing this influencer? And he said, yeah, I'll do that. So, and I
Ah.
promised that I would connect the two of you. So, now when I met Manpreet, this is where he was working out, and so I saw him before I saw you. So I'm
Okay.
looking. So when I saw your gym, this was his gym at the time,
Yeah.
and he said a lot of it was what did he call it? Jukar. Jukar. He said it's like just like kind of like what we would call DIY or gym hacks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like his very very basic setup.
Jugaad, okay.
Jugar.
Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
Jugaad.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I'm talking about now.
Jugaad.
Yeah. So I was
That's
like,
the
man.
Indian thing.
Yeah, he said, I just kind of do it. But part of the reason why I brought this up is not just to let you know that Manpreet said he wants to interview you on his channel, but also because I was doing some research about equipment, and I realized that you guys have a little bit of trouble in getting gym equipment there in India. Are you still only able to get stuff from Amazon like you were when I met you?
No, we have shops here now, but
Okay.
yeah, most of it is from Amazon only because it's convenient.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just a button away. Yeah.
Okay.
Most of my stuff is from Amazon only.
So you were able to get your so my brother, Brian's leaving. He says he's got to go because he's retired now, and so now
Oh,
he's turned his attention full time to training
oh,
and
lovely.
volunteering and stuff like that. But yeah, so yeah, he
Lovely.
starts to work out. He has a gym in his backyard, and he works out, then he comes and hangs
Oh,
out, then he turns around and goes back out and does the second.
lovely.
Yeah, and
So nice.
it's funny because we said that we both said that once we retired. Let me back up. So we both got mad at my dad, okay? Because we were like, we got mad because he doesn't work out. And we
Okay.
said, you know what? You don't have anywhere to go after you work out. You know, like you work out and then you have to go to work, right? A lot of times I work out, I have to go to work. I said, you work
Yeah.
out and you could go lie down and just relax. You know what I mean? Like you could just recover. Like, what are you doing? So we both said that once we retired, that's what we would do. We would just like work out, and I mean, I will still
And
garage
then
in life, but
retire.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have the
Like, I
time of my
can't. I
Actually,
can't wait.
those are my plans also. Once I retire,
Yeah.
no, I would want a beach house. I've told my husband.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna work out, and
Morning
then I'm gonna just.
workouts and then
That's
just
it.
relax on the beach.
That's it. That's it. So Rex said India has some great history in fitness and strength, which is so true. The great Gama was one of the first I knew of. He says he was one of the best wrestlers in the world at the turn of the
Yes,
century, and
true.
he is actually, for people who don't know anything else about India, there are people who are into lifting who know the Great Gama. There are
Yeah.
pictures of his hands, just talking about how strong he was.
Yeah.
And some of the exercises, like the
Yeah.
deep knee bends and things like that, we got. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yoga we have because of
Yeah.
India. So,
Yoga. True.
yeah, I think it's
True.
phenomenal.
And it is spreading. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yoga.
So, but to go back to the equipment thing, you said that there are shops now, because I was
Yes.
looking to see like who has. I was like, well, where would you get equipment if you wanted to get something if you were in India? There are local businesses, yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
we have.
Uh, I mean, I know
I
I don't
think
know if you sponsor, but
Decathlon has most of the stuff. Decathlon.
Decathlon.
Then we
Okay.
have, yeah. Then we have local shops also here.
Uh,
Then there are a few gyms also who manufacture their own equipments and they sell it off also.
so they must be popular because all I typed in was DEC and Google immediately
Yeah.
pulled up Decathlon.
Decathlon, yes.
So is
They
this
are
like
huge.
so is it kind of like they look like they sell a little bit of everything. So this is kind of
Yes.
like over here we have a store
Yeah.
called like Dick's Sporting Goods. So it
Okay.
reminds me of that, or Walmart maybe, or Sports Authority.
Okay.
Well, actually Sports Authority is
Okay.
closed.
Okay.
So you
Yeah, they have
said people can go
everything
ahead and get this
for
stuff.
hiking, running, yes.
Nice. Okay.
Everything.
This is a lot better than I thought. Okay, so you can buy
Yeah.
a lot of different things here.
Yes.
So this right
Almost
here,
everything.
so this says partially recycled cast iron. So do you have manufacturers or is this equipment that's imported, if you know?
This one, I think they are the manufacturers. They have their industry in somewhere in Coimbatore. I think Tamil Nadu is where
Okay.
they manufacture it. As far
Okay.
as I know, yes.
Okay.
The
Oh, like they got
main
the
branch is there, but then
okay.
yes, then they have their sister branches in all the cities.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, that's good because like
It's
I said, I just
huge.
didn't know.
It's just like you have your Walmarts, no?
Yeah.
So the same way, they
Okay.
are huge here.
So the thing is, Walmart has a little bit of equipment, but this place looks like it's got a lot more. Well, I guess
Yeah.
Walmart.com has stuff, and you can get some deals there. Okay.
Yeah.
Is the average person in your country interested in fitness though, as far as working out, or is it still? Because I mean, there's 1 billion people, so is this something that people have time to do, or is it something
No.
that's like, well, this is like a small but growing interest in fitness?
It is, I feel it is still very small, but it is growing. People are getting aware, as in they want to do it, but I feel they don't have the channel or they don't know the approach, how to start it or how to go about it. They want to do it, they want the results, but the process, the journey, I think they are not ready still to invest in that. For them, it's like waste of time, waste of resources, like that. People who are motivated enough,
Right.
they are doing it and they have reached, their targets. But then there is still a population who wants to, but they don't have time, maybe due to work or something. Like I know my friends, they want to do it, but then they are living in the metropolitan cities and their job is tough and time hours don't allow them. So there are people with such problems also. Earning a bread is also important.
Of course. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's just crazy to me because India created so many fitness traditions that you
Yeah.
just assume, oh well, everybody knows this stuff, like
Yeah.
almost like so like we have PE or gym class over here, and a lot of the exercises they do are exercises that we got from India. So like children are
Yeah.
doing it now. When they grow up, they don't necessarily keep doing it. But my
Yeah.
impression just has always been like, oh well, if you go to India, it's kind of like if you go to South Korea,
Yeah.
squatting is part of the lifestyle.
Lifestyle,
Because
yes.
you see people who like squat down just to like write.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to write a note. So you squat down, you write a note, right?
Yeah.
And so it's one of the things that's just part of the culture in Japan, and like there's a lot of walking, things like that. So I
Yeah.
just had the impression
True.
that in India it's like that as well. what you're saying is not really the case, that there's a lot of not
No,
education.
though it is changing, I will not deny the fact that it is not. Over a period of time, yes, you see a lot
Okay.
of fit people around and they are working on themselves, they are working on their diet. Like on a Sunday when I go for my long runs, we have a beautiful lake there. So I
Okay.
see so many Gen Zs also there who are running, who are involved into different kind of activities. So yeah, it is good to see all of them, but still I feel there is a set of population who wants to do it but somehow are not able to do it because of the different challenges that they face in their day-to-day life or something.
Okay. Okay.
But I think it will change over a period of time or over the coming years. People are getting aware about what to eat, at least what not to eat. So yeah.
Nice. So I'm looking at this. This looks like it was a commercial you did for New Balance in India.
Yeah. Yes.
You're getting, I mean, when I tell people that your Instagram, your influence has exploded, I'm not kidding. So you have the commercial, there's that other one that you did. I don't know how to say this. It's the Yoda race.
Yoda race, yes.
Yoda race. Okay. That was
Yeah.
in the, and I'll go ahead and I'll
That's
scroll
just
into it.
like Indian high rocks, let's say.
That's what I thought. That it was like it's like the Indian version of High Rocks.
Yeah. So
This
races
is right
like
here.
this, they are really coming up in India and people are participating and they are actually having fun. So yes.
Well, here's the thing. This is
It's
the
good to
commercial for
see.
it. So how has your
Uh,
life changed now that you're getting, are people like reaching out to you to do these commercials? Like, how do they contact you?
It's basically through Instagram only.
Okay.
Yeah. So, when the ladies they approach me, my age, because in India, like people, the ladies, especially my age, it's very difficult for them to convince them that, our body is capable of a lot and we can do all these things. I was never an athlete, never ever. Running, I've just started 6 months back. That
Right.
I started because of high rocks only. So our body is capable of a lot if we, invest in ourselves. So yeah, it is like that. But then yes, the
Okay.
approach I do. But
Okay.
then I promote only things that I use or
Right.
I feel that it is actually helping me or it has helped me.
Okay.
So that is one of the things that I'm more focused about. Yes.
I like that how the people that you're doing that and the people are turning around like, what is going on here?
I have posted one video today. The same thing happened today as well. There were this group of girls who were watching me, young girls,
Oh, you
and
said
they're
today? Okay.
teenagers, I guess. No, before this.
Oh,
It
okay.
could be
Okay.
in the reels, not in the main grid.
Oh,
It's
okay.
in the
Okay.
reels.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So they
So
were
different.
watching me and they were very happy and mesmerized, and they said
I'll bet.
the fourth one.
Right here.
Yeah, this one, yes.
I guess so.
And
Oh wow.
I said hello to them and I waved and they were so happy. They said,
Nice.
wow.
Oh, look at that with the skin the cat. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you can always, I think it's impressive. In a way, it's also sad to me a little bit that people don't expect, like they expect that we're going to just
Yeah,
fall apart as soon as we get older. And I think
true.
but I think it's very encouraging that people are changing that now
Yes,
because we
true,
see
definitely.
people like, that we see that, people are able to do things. So it looks like you
Yes.
had now, did you get, this was what, 5 weeks ago, it looks like?
No, no,
Oh,
no. This was year
it was a
back.
long time. Okay. A
I
year
had a
back.
bad injury, yes.
Oh, wow. So what did you have to do to recover? Just give it time off, or what did you
Nothing,
do?
time off, yes, yes.
Okay.
My
Okay.
knee, I keep having injuries, so it's okay. Part of the game.
It's part of the game. Okay. So
Yeah.
that did spending some time in the squat position. I like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have this little garden, so I have created. So I
okay.
like to spend time there. I love plants
Nice.
and be around
Uh,
them.
let's see here. Is that the garden?
Yes, yes.
Okay, nice. Okay,
That's my
working on your
little
headstand.
garden.
Nice. All right.
Uh,
So we have a comment here. So influencers like Dr. Palvi will certainly impact attitudes in India. I never knew who she was before today, but she seems dynamic. She is, Rex. I'm telling you, she's
Thank
the most
you.
awesomest person ever. You gotta follow her on Instagram and subscribe to her. Let me do this again. Follow Healthy Inspired Living on Instagram and
Oh, thank
subscribe to Healthy
you.
Inspired Living _ on YouTube. Make sure you guys are checking out her stuff because and you can ask her questions because people ask you questions all the time. So yeah. So
Yes.
you guys can talk to Palvi. She's
Shoot.
very, very approachable, as you can see. What was the thing? So the Yoda race, right? So now every time, even when I told my wife, who said your shoulders are amazing, by the way, she said, "Oh, I saw her
Thank
when I
you.
was putting together the stuff for the interview and stuff." I said, "Oh, look, baby, I said I'm gonna interview Palvi because so okay, what happened is we were talking about something completely different on a show a few weeks ago, and I was telling people who are American content creators that they need to reach out to India because a lot of people in India are interested in fitness. So reach
Yes.
out, make your content accessible to people in India because, as you said, I didn't know at the time, but as you said, people need the information.
Yes.
So I said, so what happens over here is sometimes when you're targeting, especially on YouTube, if you're targeting who your content is goes to, you can target it towards a certain country. And I
Oh,
said, well, we need to start doing that with India, right? And I
yeah.
do that as I've started doing that. And then I said, I mentioned you and Manpreet and a couple other people, Shobit, and from Dynamo Strength, um, and it just occurred to me. I said, I need to check on Palvi and see how she's doing, and that's why I reached out to you. So then,
Yeah.
fast
Okay.
forward, I said, "Oh, baby, remember Palvi?" I said, "I'm going to be interviewing her." And she said, and she looked at the Instagram. She was like in my office in here with me, and she looked over my shoulder and she said, "Oh, I love her shoulders." And that was like the first thing she said. "Oh, I love her shoulders." So I made sure I had to tell you that.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
but then I said that you had done the Yoda race, right? So everybody
Yes.
said Star Wars. So I know it's not Star Wars, but tell everybody. And so Carlos just did it again. He said insert Star Wars reference. So tell everybody about the Yoda race. Like, so it's named after someone, right?
No, no. Yodha means a warrior in India.
Warrior. Okay. Warrior race.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
warrior. So,
Yodha.
yeah,
Okay.
Yodha is the warrior.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Carlos said 50 is the new 50. So you have 8 years. You have 7 years to grow up all the
7 years.
way. Yeah.
Age
He
is a
said,
number now, I
That's
know.
right. Yeah. So Carlos is 52. He's a
Yeah.
month younger than I am.
Uh,
And Rex said he's going to subscribe and he's going to follow you. So there we go.
thank
So I
you.
love that. Um, Now let's say this. People who see you now, especially when we do these interviews, they see that like they're amazed by what you've done. How does your family and friends feel? Because they got to see the process slowly. So how do they feel about what you've accomplished?
I feel people who look at you closely, they don't understand what you are doing it because uh, it's the everyday thing for them. But then when someone from the outside points it out to you, no, then I feel they feel more amazing. Like today itself, the video that you showed about that, the cat skin thing.
Yeah,
So came back home and I showed it to my daughter and she was so happy and she said, "Oh wow, mama, look at everybody, how they are watching you." And she's like, if I was there, I would have told them all that she's my mom.
that's right.
And she boasts about this, to her friends also. She would tell about my Instagram account to her friends and she would ask them, follow my mom, she's a beast.
That's right.
Like that. So yeah, she's always interested in my races and how am I performing, and she's one of the big support. And my husband, of course, yes, I think I could achieve all these things because he was always behind my back, always supporting me. Initially, yes, he was not supporting at all because he used to have a feeling that why are you doing all these things? But then once he saw that I'm actually passionate about it, and I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm doing it with full focus and everything. Now he's kind of, he's understood that she won't listen. She has to do it, so I better be with her.
Plus, he
So
sees that when
yeah,
you exercise,
yeah.
you're in a better mood. So you said that he likes it now. He
Yeah.
said, "Oh, this is
And I
great."
think the biggest compliment that I feel is when patients they walk in, and recently a lot of them actually who come up and they say, "We've seen your videos and we are so inspired." And they would talk, they would discuss their diets, and they would ask me, "How should we start?" So yeah, it feels amazing that time.
Um,
So yeah,
And I gotta say too that I think that seeing the different things you're able to do, like the skydiving and all kinds of other stuff,
yeah,
because you're not tired, you're
yes,
still very, very energetic. Like for
true,
example, you've had a long day at work,
yeah,
right? But you still have tons of energy for this
yes.
interview. I think that's the kind of thing that makes people say, "Oh, you know what? I kind of want to get what I want what she has," and I just
Yeah.
think that's phenomenal. So
There are
I
a lot
do.
of people who ask me, you do so much of your workouts, and after workout, don't you feel tired? I say, where is the time to feel tired? I feel energetic on the contrary. Because
Nice.
once I'm done with my workout, my, the patient work, it starts and it
Right.
goes on till 7, 7:30. So barely any time to relax. But
Nice.
then, yes, you do it all happily because, yes, I'm happy because I've done something for myself initially in the morning. So, yeah,
Oh yeah.
all good.
So The Rock, I think The Rock, Dwayne Johnson said, he said he does his workouts like at 4 in the morning because he said it launches his day. Because,
Yes,
and I
likewise.
can feel it. It's like you feel like, so I tend to work out when I
Yeah,
wake up. You feel like,
yeah.
okay, if I don't do anything else, I've accomplished at least one good thing today.
Yes,
So it's
true,
a great
true,
feeling.
true, true. It is. I
Yeah.
can relate.
So we have some people watching from India, and I really appreciate. Welcome to all of you. There's 9,435 people watching. Some of them are in India. We have Karzan Omer, R9V, and he gives you a rose.
Oh,
Um,
thank
and I
you.
will say, so I do not speak, I speak some Spanish, but mostly English. But if you're watching from India and you see, and hopefully Google Translate tells you this, but if you're watching from India and you want to put a comment, go ahead because Palvi will understand. I may not. All I have is
Yeah.
the best I can tell you is Kimcho. I have Kimcho, Majama,
Majamacho.
Aljo. That's all I know. Okay.
Yeah.
But please, you guys go ahead, comment and if you have questions for Palvi, we have a few minutes left with her. Please add your comments or in your questions for her, especially if you're in India and you want to get started with your fitness journey.
Have you ever visited India? No,
Never.
never. Would
I
you
have,
want to?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I actually enjoy traveling. Um,
Uh,
the only
I'm
thing,
sure.
yeah, I enjoy traveling. Now, I was born in West Africa, so I wouldn't
Oh.
even be in America if I didn't travel. Um, but I've been to Europe, obviously Africa. I've been to Asia, Southwest Asia, because I've been to Kuwait, Iraq. But there are
Lovely.
when I was in the military, and now I'd like to
Okay.
travel. Like to just travel for fun. I'd like to go back to
Ah.
Ireland, but India is
Ah.
definitely. That's why I was asking you about the food because I was like,
Yeah.
I need to
No, you
understand
get
what's
every.
going on here.
No, but then you get everything here.
Okay,
Food is not a problem here.
okay, yeah. I was
Yeah,
coming
you
there
get
and
everything.
um, and then I have some friends who visited India. This was like 2006, maybe they visited India, um,
Oh,
and
that was
so
long
they
back.
haven't. Yeah, so the last time I know of someone who went to India, it's been quite a while. So I know things have changed. Again, like the world is so
Yeah,
different since the pandemic that
true,
things
true. It
are
is
very, very different.
completely,
But yeah, but I would
completely.
I would love to visit India.
Any
Um,
particular place you are looking forward to when you visit India? No?
well, for me,
Anything
it's
on mind?
about for me it would be more about visiting people I know. as
Okay.
opposed to just sightseeing. It'd be more like, oh, let me go see this person who I met,
Okay.
online. So
So I'm
like
in
you,
Chandigarh, huh? Don't
Manpreet,
forget.
yeah,
Yes.
hey, you're on the list. So you, Manpreet, definitely,
I'll show you
Shobit,
around.
yeah, oh heck yeah, I would definitely love to do it. There's
You'll
even
love it here. Chandigarh is beautiful.
that's Northwest India, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely down to do it. Then there's
Yeah.
another person. So I've not had as much contact with this person, but we've exchanged a few DMs on Instagram. I don't know if you know
Okay.
him. His Instagram is the Shredded Farmer. Um,
Okay.
it's Nathan Jaraj, and he's got so this is him right here. He does a lot of training. He does,
Oh,
Muslim Budgar.
Mudgar.
I don't
Yeah.
know where he lives, but yeah, he's another cool person. I thought would be interesting to
Nice.
visit. I connect you guys too. But yeah, I'm definitely into it. I'm definitely open to the idea. Um,
Oh,
Especially because I want to see more of the fitness scene. So that would be the other thing, to just check out like some of the gyms there, just to see what things are like, what things are like over there. All right. Now I want to, with the last few minutes we have with you, what's your message to women? All right, specifically, I have a little girl, and so I mean, obviously, I still care about boys being in shape too,
yeah.
because I have sons. I have a grandson. But since I have a little girl, and I have a mom, there's women who are important in my life. It really
Yeah.
means a lot to me, especially because I feel like the fitness industry sort of gatekeeps women. So you have the
Yeah.
society attitudes,
Yeah.
and then you have the
I
fitness
thought
industry.
I thought it's only in India. Is it there also?
Oh
The
yeah.
gatekeep women.
So my wife and I were talking about it last week. They call it the pink tax. So anytime
Okay.
something is marketed as a fitness product for women, it'll be
Yeah.
the same product
Oh.
but more expensive.
Oh, more. Yeah.
And you say,
Okay.
wait a minute, this is the same as that. Why is it more
Same.
expensive? Because obviously my wife and I pick out stuff together for our home gym. I'm like, why is that more expensive? Oh, because it's pink.
Yeah.
Like literally because it's pink. I'm like, this makes no sense. So what would be your message if you could give one message to other women who want to be fit, but who have people telling them they can't do it?
I feel one important message that I would like to give to all the ladies is that don't indulge yourself or stop yourself because of your age is one thing. Age is just a number, and you can achieve anything and everything at any age. It's just a little discipline that you need in life. It's just a little madness, I would say, that you need. If you are actually determined that you have to do it, then you will definitely achieve it. Secondly, please don't chase being skinny or anything. It's not about losing weight. Fitness has much, much more to it. It's about being strong physically, being strong mentally. And I feel there is no need. If you don't even have time, you don't have to go to the gym for hard workouts and all. Your home equipments and body weight workouts are enough for you to stay healthy, to feel strong, to be strong. So also, it's not about the looks alone, but then it gives you a different level of confidence. It imbibes that confidence in you, that when you are feeling strong or you are feeling happy, and you able to look after your people also with happiness, and I feel more power. So yes, I
Nice.
feel men do it or no, it's up to them, but ladies should always, they should take care of their health and be strong, because it's important.
Nice.
Taking care of your health is part of skincare, it's part of self-care, and you should love yourself.
Oh yeah, and I would say also, our friend Anna Woods, um, who's here in the States, she has a company called She Strength. So she coaches young girls, and she's a strength coach. And she says one of the things that she realized is that training and being fit makes her a better mother, because now she has
Yeah,
energy.
true,
She's the first person I
true.
ever heard say, women are always pouring into everybody else's lives, and she said, well, you can't
Yes.
pour from an empty cup. So
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
take time.
This
So
is what I said. Yes,
yeah,
it's very
yeah,
important. the happier you would feel about yourself, the more happy you will keep your people.
Oh
When
yeah.
I started working out, this was my only thought. I was 38 when I started working out. And at 42, I started running. Now I'm
Wow.
43. There are people who will always stop you, who will always tell you your knees will hurt, you'll, end up injuring yourself and stuff like that. Please don't listen to them. Keep your forms correct and do what you love to do, because it is important for you and you know your body the best, is what I feel. So do it accordingly.
Fantastic. All right, Palvi, one more time, tell everybody where they can follow you on Instagram, and I want them to subscribe to your YouTube. So give them the Instagram. I will put it across the bottom as well.
Yeah, so my Instagram handle is Healthy Inspired Living, by the name of Healthy Inspired Living, and so is my YouTube channel with the underscore Healthy Inspired Living underscore. I will make sure that I post more videos on YouTube though. I'll be more active there. But yeah, do subscribe, and I would love to connect with the ladies, especially who are my age and who are struggling to get better, or they are struggling to get stronger, because I know we all can. If we can deliver a baby, we can do anything that
Oh,
we want.
yeah, because I certainly, I'm so
we should
glad you guys do it.
we
Not me.
should we should believe in ourselves and realize we have those superpowers.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Heck yeah. So thank you so much for joining me.
Thank
And
you for having me.
tell your family, thank you for letting us have time with you. I know you took time away from them a little bit to be with us today. So thank you so
Pleasure. It
much.
is a
And
pleasure. Thank you.
by the way, so the YouTube Shorts video I did with you,
Yes.
that collab link, make sure you click that link because I wanted to show on your channel as well as mine.
Yeah, I did not get the link actually. Just send it to me again and I'll accept.
Okay,
I was
do you
not
want me
able
to
to do
email it
it
to
the
you?
last time. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll email it to you as well as I'll send it on
Yeah,
Instagram.
email it to
That
me.
way, yeah,
Yes,
that way you
yes,
can get it because I want to
yes.
make sure
Right,
because I want your channel
right,
to grow. I think it's got really,
right.
really good content. All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. You have a wonderful
Thank
weekend.
you. You too. You too. Have a great one.
All
It
right.
was
See you.
lovely
Bye.
speaking with you. See you
You too,
later.
Palvi.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So that was Palvi Kapoor. Palvi is you don't have to hear me say that she's awesome anymore because now you just saw it that she's awesome. She's going to she's absolutely fantastic. And at the beginning of the show, I told you guys when Jonathan was talking about, we're close to 200,000 subscribers. And I said, the things we want to do are only possible if we have more subscribers. So it's things like that, being able to reach out to people like Palvi is only possible because we have a bit, our reach is the size it is. She's got 81,000 followers on Instagram. She's doing commercials. People are reaching out to her left and right. When we first spoke, it was during the pandemic, and so the world was different. Nowadays, when I reach out to people, a lot of times they want to know, like, well, okay, well, especially if they're an established person, like, well, where is this going to be seen? Who's going to see this? Is this worth my time? And the only way that I can get it done and convince people to come on the show to answer your questions is if our channel grows. So thank you so much to all of you guys who have subscribed and who continue to share the links to the channel and who watch our different videos, because you guys make it possible for me to have awesome guests like Palvi on the show. Carlos, so it's actually spelled Yoddha. It's not spelled like the I just posted it in the live chat. It's not spelled like the Yoda from Star Wars. It's just pronounced like that. But yes, it means warrior. Now, grant you, that may have been where George Lucas got the idea. Not saying that. Not saying it's not. Kenzie, what's up? So definitely going to be on the replay gang for this one. Heck yeah, I wish you had been here earlier to ask Palvi some questions. She's so awesome. And it was really interesting hearing about the fitness community in India And I was not kidding. I'd love to go to India to visit. I think it'd be pretty cool. All right, so that's it for today's show. Thanks to my wife Naomi for joining the show again today, and thank you all for tuning in once again and making this what I consider to be the most fun place to be on a Friday morning. We are going to shut this down now. We've got to get out of here. But remember that if you are a channel member, my video with Trevor, the video project I did with Trevor is about to go live for our channel members. And in fact, I'll do it right now. So channel members, you will get an email saying that the video is available. And so let me go ahead and make this sucker available. I'm gonna have to do one thing here and then it'll be ready for y'all to watch. So let's see. Get rid of that. All right. Yeah. So it wouldn't let me do that until I did this. Okay. So, all right. Now I can go ahead and I'm going to make this thing members only, and it's now ready to go. So you guys can check out Trevor's first video for us. I think he did a phenomenal job. And if you have your notifications turned on, you should have just gotten a notification that if you're a channel member that this video is available. You may get an email about it later on. And then it will go public for everybody else at some point. Let's see. If you are not a channel member and you're into jammer arms, like I know Kinsey is, you can check out the jammer arm review. Okay, Carlos said he got the notification. All right, yeah. So go ahead and check out Trevor's video. If you're not a channel member and you are interested in jammer arms, then Colonial Barbell Club has a jammer arm review that you can check out right now. Go to Colonial Barbell Club YouTube channel, and you can watch that while you wait, and some of the other videos from his channel, as well as videos from Kinsey and Ashley, while you wait for Trevor's video to be publicly available. Or you could just spend 99 cents and watch Trevor's video plus all the other videos. All you gotta do is click that join button and you have access to our pretty extensive library of members only content. Next week, I believe, let me make sure, because if I go making up stuff, I don't want to make up stuff. But next week we've got let me make sure. Yes, we do. All right, so next week we've got Angel Lopez from the Angel and Sandra YouTube channel. I think it's Angel X Sandra. But anyway, we met Angel at the RitFit showroom. We've always talked about how he makes some of the best pizza we've ever had. But he's also a pretty well-known fan of RitFit and Mikolo, and he's going to be on the show. We're going to talk about the growth of his YouTube channel, what it was like having RitFit show up to his house to tour his home gym. So you guys make sure you put that on your calendar. Meet me here next week, bright and early, up way too early with Garage Gym Life, 6 a.m. Eastern time, to make sure that you guys don't miss a single minute of that episode. Sean says, thanks for the shout out. Man, that's my pleasure, man. That's the whole reason we don't exist if you guys don't support us. So I feel like we need to support you guys as well. All right. I'm not a gatekeeper at all. I think that it's one of those rising tide raises all boats. And I love it. I feel like when you guys win, we all win. All right. Anyway, I got to get some stuff done before we get on the road. So I'm out. Peace out. Remember, keep on stacking days.